Yo, does anyone else notice that, like, this song is, like, the same as the last song? But, like, it's like, different, don't get me wrong, but it definitely has the same sort of, vibe to it. I've never noticed that until they were just played randomly back-to-back like that. How's it going today, everybody? Hope you're having a lovely Tuesday. That's TWO, from what I've seen all over the social media. February 22nd, 2022. It's an awful lot of twos. For it to fall on a Tuesday is kind of serendipitous. Your favorite fall theme is Raven's Descent. That's a good, that's a classic one. Good choice, Clunky. How is everybody doing today, tonight? Wherever you may be, it is a lovely Tuesday afternoon / evening for me. I guess more evening than anything else. Hey, Argon, do you wish to buy 4 air freshener? You look like a bot peaceful noob. You're freaking me out a little bit. Speaking of bots, though, we do have Nightbot in here, and if you'd like a list of fun and helpful commands that you can enact, exclamation point commands is your friend. And it's starting off early with a nice super chat from Stephen. Been lurking every stream. Thanks for the great content. I super appreciate that. Thank you very much for the support. That's awesome. Glad you've been enjoying the streams. Exclamation point Haley's a crowd favorite so far. Yes, thank you very much. I'm glad you've been enjoying the streams. Shoutouts to all the lurkers, of course. Shoutouts to the mods. Shoutouts to the chatters. Shoutouts to everybody today. It's a shoutout kind of day. The one command that I did add is there is one new command in there. It's exclamation point playtime, which will give you the current playtime of the playthrough of the save file. Sound is cutting off for you? Is it cutting off for anyone else, or are we... Because I might have, if we have any issues, like, as far as, like, sound and stuff goes, then I can try and look into fixing that, but it might only be on your end, Roysu, if it is. I mean, I'm hoping it is. I mean, not for you, maybe, but... Sound is fine. I'm okay. Nightbot reminded me to hydrate. I don't have a hydrate command, but I do have a hydrate timer, so Nightbot will, every 45 minutes or so, start to remind me. It all sounds fine? Okay. Well, hopefully you can figure it out, whatever is going on your end, Roysu. Yeah, we've been playing for... This challenge has been going on for 60 hours and 48 minutes as of the start of this stream. It is kinda... I didn't realize it had been going quite that long. When I made the command, I was like, oh my god. Kinda crazy. Either way, let's get into the fan art tonight before we get on with the challenge here. We do have a few new pieces of fan art. Starting with this lovely little number from Malhair the Rabbit. I think I seen you in chat there somewhere. Also in the Discord, a nice little front-on view of Chloe here. Her lucky bow in tandem. Unfortunately, it's still out of our reach for quite a while yet, but a very nice interpretation of Chloe. I appreciate it. I love it. I just love seeing everyone's, like all the art styles and stuff are so different from all these, like, different fan artists and stuff. It's really, really cool to see. And I just, like, am still just floored at the fact that, like, people are doing this sort of stuff for my silly little Stardew Valley character, but there she is in all her glory. Thank you very much again to Malhair for that, Malhair the Rabbit. Next up, we also have, from our very own mod, Decaysick, we got this Stardew Valley themed portrait of Chloe. The moment I saw it made me want, like, a mod that actually, like, puts Chloe in the game as an NPC you can talk to, because this would be perfect for that. Of course, you'd need, like, a lot more than just, like, the one character portrait, but that seed is planted in my brain, and oh my god. I can't even. Thank you so much, Decay, for gracing us with this lovely little portrait here. Next up, we have Piano Player coming in again with a lovely rendition of Chloe with her watering can. Very classic, very classic. We are doing a lot of watering. There's so much frickin' watering. That's one of the things that I didn't realize about this challenge and, like, playing on the beach farm and stuff and all the the things I would have to do. I didn't realize how much frickin' farming I would have to do in this game. Like, what? No one told me this was a farming simulator. I thought I could just, like... I thought this was the finance simulator. That's why I'm doing the whole Price of Perfection. Frugality, you know? Either way, thank you so much to Piano Player for that. I do appreciate it. It's a great rendition of Chloe. Ooh, flower dance music going on. And do I have one more? I think I do. Yep, from Clunky. Clunky in the Discord. Bringing our early cactus fruit luck. I do appreciate that the like the gold counter has like gone just absolutely bonkers. To me, that insinuates that we've spent so much time looking for the cactus fruit by this point that we finally find it with Tim Beep here, that like the game just breaks wide open. Like, because not only is the gold counter broken, you'll notice there's also 6:60 a.m., which is a time. It's kind of nutty. I love this. I love pictures that tell a story like this. It's really good. Thank you so much, Clunky. I see you in chat there as well. Really appreciate it. And huge shout out to all the fan artists. The ones featured here and the ones featured in our like whole collection. If you want to share any fan art of your own, !Discord, join the Discord, and you can find a fan art channel in there to share your work. You can also tweet it at me at Argon Matrix, or share it with me through a DM, however you prefer. Let me know how you want to be credited. It's all good. But I digress. We're 4 minutes past 7 on my end. I think it's just about time for me to load into Frugal Farm here. Give me 1 second. You need !SAP. What would it do? We would just say the word sap. I mean, maybe that's all you needed to do, to be quite honest. Like, you guys are sap fiends. We're starting off early with the sap tonight. Alright, let me go ahead and swap around my music sources here. Then I think if I just do this, we should be alright. Oh gosh. Okay. Alright, I think we're good here. Let me make sure my chat is up. Yep, we're good to go. That face of Tim Beebe is really similar to the rough draft of my Tim Beebe put in the Discord. Heck yeah. I like seeing the works in progress too. Like, there's a few that have been posted in the fan arts that are like just works in progress. And I'm looking forward to seeing the final results, but just even seeing like the evolution of the art is really, really cool. You missed Sunday stream where I drank sap. It probably won't be the last time, I'll be honest with you. Please explain why. I'm not sure what. Why sap? You got me. I know it's been explained to me many a time. Either way, let's actually do some stuff. So what are we doing today? What is the goal? I would like, if we possibly can, to unlock the greenhouse in this episode, quote unquote. I think that it is doable. Is any of this new? No. Okay. Because to unlock the greenhouse, we only need these blueberries, and the corn should be coming pretty forthright. The yams, well, I mean, the yams we don't need, so we're fine. The yam we do need is here. But see, the problem is, I took the one yam that I had and I made it into yam seeds, which may not have been the smartest thing to do in retrospect. We do need more yams, just in order to like cook the glazed yams recipe at the very least, and to ship some yams and stuff. So we will need multiples, but I would like to probably try and hunt some more Dougies. Now that we have the burglar's ring, it might be a little bit easier to get ourselves a second yam. Make the dwarf hat. I can do that. It might be easy enough to get ourselves a second yam. I hope, anyway. and then finish that off post haste, so we can unlock our greenhouse very quickly. Tim Beebe. I also will need, these trees are going to be growing up fairly soon here, so I'm going to need some tappers for that. And in order to get all the tappers, I'm going to need some more copper, I'm pretty sure, because I don't think I have a ton of copper. What I will do first here, let me do this, and then we fill up the rest of our inventory, because I want a gold quality corn. We got one corn ready to go here. Let's hopefully get gold quality. That's 5. Man, off to a good start. All right. That will fill out part of the bundle. part of the quality crops bundle. That's a huge milestone. It might not seem like it in this exact moment, but we've been working towards that for a very long time. So that is super, super cool. Thank goodness. All right, now we're just waiting on the blueberries to grow, and we're in good shape. We should definitely have enough to get 5 gold star quality blueberries. Do tappers get anything from mahogany trees? They give sap. So, I mean, obviously people will want that, but I don't know if it's necessarily the most... What am I trying to say? I don't know if it's a high priority for us right now. Oh no, he froze for me? Hopefully we're alright on everyone else's end. I always worry when I see something like that. I also was going to make this dwarf hat, that's right. I always worry when I see something like that because I'm, like, so paranoid about the technical issues inside of things. But usually, lately, it's just been issues on, like, other people's end. And if it ever is an issue on my end, then a lot of people will let me know. This is not a dwarf hat. This makes me look like a cat. These are actual just cat ears. What the heck? I've never seen that, I don't think. There might be a time and a place, but I don't think it's right now. I think we're still in our coffee mogul phase. Alright. I digress. I believe I know why sap is a thing, Oceana. It has something to do with Unsurpassable Z doing some kind of, like... He was doing some kind of... I forget. It was explained to me at some point in the past. It definitely comes from his community, though. That much I know for sure. And it's just proliferated across pretty much like every Stardew Valley or Stardew Valley tangential content creator's channel. Like no matter where you go, no matter whose stream you're in, no matter what comment section, you're gonna see some sap lovers in there. It's just a fact at this point. It's a part of life, and there's no getting away from it. Chloe Cat Girl, not clickbait. This isn't that kind of stream. Let's keep it PG-13. Not that cat girls necessarily have to be, you know, taken that direction. But there is a stereotype there, I suppose. Either way. Got ourselves some. This should be... Okay, we got 1 wild honey, so I guess this one's just a little bit too far from that summer spangle to get it to work, but that's fine. Wild honey. I guess I was storing it in here. That's right. I want to store it in here because I don't want to like accidentally sell it because this could be good for making farm warp totems and stuff. Fertilizer and fiber seeds equal legit uses for sap. There are good uses for sap. I have like 1,500 of it here, and that's not just like for the memes. It is going to be useful for various things in the future, I'm sure. Ancient fruit, we just want to make into seeds so that we can fill out our greenhouse when we do eventually get it. And I would also kind of like, color me crazy here. We have the seed makers, so we might as well use them, is what I'm thinking. I feel like I should make, because you can make, I think it's sweet peas. It's sweet peas or spice berries, one of the two. You can take them and put them in the seed maker for like summer seeds, and we can use those to make tea saplings, and those sell for like quite a bit of money. Eat the sweet pea? No. Is it? It must be spice berries then. Let's give that a try. Spice berries. Because I'm pretty sure it's not grapes. I mean, grapes would work, but they make like grape starters. Yeah. Okay, so we can do that. That's not a bad course of action, I don't think. A few more ancient seeds, not bad. PG-13 usually means a maximum of 1 swear as far as like movies go. That is pretty accurate, yeah. All right. Oh, I should water the flowers. Let's not forget. I thought I put away my watering can, but I'm just being silly. There we go. Like, how do you make a tea sapling again? I need to refresh on this. Tea saplings, 2 wild seeds, 5 fiber, and 5 wood. That is doable. I'm gonna go ahead and make some more of these. I think I actually have a bunch of spice berries like in my fruit chest over there too, from like the fruit bat cave. I think that's a thing that I can enact. What was I looking for? I was looking for fiber and wood. I'm so scatterbrained today, I'm sorry. It might be a bit of a slow start. 53 fiber, is that really all we have? No way, dude. What the heck? Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna need to stock up on fiber at some point here. Oh, the resource grind never ends, I tell ya. By the way, let's do that. What do we got in here? We got a lot of spice berries. I can probably make some more of that, yeah. Did I water the dog? I believe I did, Clunky. I believe I did, but I will go and confirm that for you in just a moment. He's asleep right now anyway, so we're good. Not that that's like not a reason to not water him necessarily. All right, I'm gonna put the fiber and stuff away. Let's just put all these seeds away for now. I don't necessarily want to use all that fiber if I don't have to. Is it someone's birthday today? I don't think so. It was Demetrius's birthday the other day, but I don't think there's anyone's until the dwarf coming up. Let's go ahead and we don't have a coffee harvest, but we do have just more. Oh wait, I guess we have. I forgot to pick that one plant. All right, well that's kind of weird. That's gonna set the whole rhythm off, but the rhythm of the night. It's all good though. It does kind of nag at the perfectionist OCD side of my brain, but it's neither here nor there. We're gonna get lots of. We have more than enough coffee beans. That much I tell you, for certain. One other important thing to consider is that some people, there was someone at least in the comment section of the last VOD, and other people have talked about it, that if I want to get a full marks for Grandpa's Shrine at the end of this year, I'm gonna need to like make sure I can do that. So here's how it breaks down as far as like my math is concerned. We put these away. Let me just make sure I get all these in the right chests and stuff. So we'll be able to get, like, we have the friendship goals. That's no problem. If we get very lucky, we should be able to complete the community center, but I'm not going to count on that. Otherwise, we need to max out our levels. We've gotten our friendship up with Tim Beeb, obviously. That's not a problem. I forget what the other, like, requirements and stuff are. All I know is that the math works out that I need to make up to $500,000 if I can max out all my levels here. If I can't max out all my levels, I need to make $1 million in order to make it work by the end of this year. If not, we can always like use a diamond to reevaluate, so it's not a huge deal. How did your chicken die? This chicken? He's chilling. He's fine. He's doing all right. All right. Number of garbage cans checked. I do need to check garbage cans today, so that's a good use of that command. Not that I would have have I'm pretty sure. Have I given all my gifts to Krobus this week? I have, okay. Let's go ahead. 8 hearts with 10 friends, love a pet, top skill and 5 skill, earn 500k. Thank you, Lisa. That is exactly what we need. So we need to, like, we're pretty close on all this. Farming level 10 should happen just naturally. Same with, like, mining and combat. Foraging is where we're kind of stuck on, huh? I guess I need to go, like, chop more trees. I just need to go, like, completely ravage the Cindersap forest. That might be the way to go. And I need to just, like, pick up more forageables as I see them. The annoying thing about picking up forageables is that I have so little inventory space that, like, it just goes so fast. Oh, your Stardew chicken died, Tim Beeb Jelly Rain dude. I see. I didn't realize Stardew Valley chickens could die? Question mark? I don't know if he just vanished into thin air. That seems somehow that seems more probable. Because I've seen people not feed their chickens for years upon years, and they're fine. They don't even let them out of the coop, and they're just chilling. So I don't know. Be careful out there. You might get sunburnt. It's too little, too late for that, Evelyn. I'm pretty sure. I think we're well beyond the sunburnt phase for Chloe. She's she spends like 24/7 out in the sun, basically, except when she's in the mines, I guess. Just put a ton of trees on your farm. It's not like you're using the space for more crops or fruit, and I have a ton of seeds. That's very accurate, Jeff. I did lament the fact that I have like 200 something acorns, I think, last stream. So I should probably plant those. I guess I don't really need to tree fertilizer them, because I don't really have the resources to make a lot of tree fertilizer. And boom. Okay. But just planting them in general and like harvesting them would be totally fine. You got a good point there. That was our 600th garbage can, by the way, because you get eight garbage cans a day. We started the stream at 592. That's 600, baby. Still no cactus fruit, though. But I'm not really surprised. I don't know. I still haven't really looked into what the exact odds are for it. But they are very, very low. Okay. Pop that in there. Oh, it's beautiful. Shaping up so, so nicely. Okay. Grab a little bit more forage here. How you doing, Demetrius? Talking about strigolactone levels again. That's Demetrius for you. Him and his strigolactone. Oh my gosh. Y'all are like fiending for sap tonight. Oh my gosh. It's not like the more you press me to eat the sap, the less likely I feel like I am to actually like go and eat it. Do that. I don't know why I'm like just committed to keeping as much Joja Cola as possible at this point, I guess. You never know when Evelyn's gonna want her fix, so might as well. Let's pop these away. And I think I'm gonna go ahead, let's chop down all this hardwood first, because we got a whole lot of mahogany trees on the go here. Hello, Chaos Stripe. Glad you can make it. No blueberry harvests yet, no. Does Blade know the exact day you'll get the cactus fruit? I don't actually know if he's looked it up. Because, like, he has access to the seed. He's the only other one who does. Other than me. I don't know if he's looked it up. I haven't asked him that. He has the power to. It wouldn't surprise me if he has. But it also wouldn't really surprise me if he hasn't. Alright, we got a lot of... Let's just... I'm gonna, like... I think we're past the point where we need to worry too much about these, like, stumps and preserving them. If we keep getting, like, mahogany seeds like this. Because what is tree fertilizer again? It's fiber and stone. Yeah, we need a way to get more fiber, because I'm not going to be able to fertilize these trees. Do one, like, here. I'm just kind of doing them however feels right. Okay, let me go ahead now, and I'm going to try and go and find some Dougies, because I would like to get that yam, because like I said, I turned the one yam that I had into yam seeds, which is no bueno, if I want to get the greenhouse by the end of summer. Worst case scenario, I just have to like grow a yam in fall, and then and that'll work fine. But if we don't have to do that, then why not? All right, where was the spot for Dougies again? Where did we like land on like hunting for Dougies? This seems like pretty good. I should monster musk as well, and I should start chopping all this fiber as well, I guess. Yikes. Fiber seeds? What do I need to make fiber seeds? That's a good shout out actually. Fiber seeds. I missed them here. Hold on, give me a second. Fiber seeds, okay. Mixed seeds, sap, and clay. Well, there's a good use for our sap. I do have some mixed seeds. I don't have a ton. No worries, illegal immigrant, on being late. Happy to have you here. When is the best chance to get Danger in the Deep from Cheese Walnut Room? I do not know. I've not looked into that because that is not that is not a pressing concern at the moment, but maybe for you it is. Oh yeah, it's Dougie time, baby. There was like a series of floors that we like could go through or something. I forget exactly like how I was Dougie farming the first time. Yeah, the burglar's ring should make this like hopefully better, in theory. I was hoping that that a yam would just drop instantaneously and save me the grind here. There's some mixed seeds for you. Yeah, fiber seeds is probably a smart idea to invest in at some point here. Because they don't need watering, like someone said, so that's like our main concern on the beach farm, kind of taken care of. I heard cheese walnut room and was severely confused for a second. You know what? That is one of the downsides of pronouncing cheese name that way, I suppose. Mr. Chi. But I'm sticking to it. It's the pronunciation that I've come to appreciate the most. Oh, it's like a yam made of stone. I guess I don't really need the white algae here. I should clear out my inventory next time I go up. For certain, I need to get in the habit of that. You'd think I would be in the habit of doing that, given how small my inventory has been for the past frickin' year and a half. But apparently not. Old habits die hard, I suppose. Cheese walnut room. I feel like cheese and walnuts, they would not be the best combination. I like cheese, and I like cheese quite a bit, probably more like too much. And I do like walnuts as well. I guess they could go together. That sounds like almost like a holiday thing. Maybe because like walnuts make me think of the holidays just in general. But I guess chestnuts are more of a holiday thing. And walnuts are just like the chestnut's like more common brother. ERB, gotta fill my stomach bag. Elaine. Oh no. Oh, I hate that so much. I hate the term stomach bag. I can't believe that's a thing that, like, someone wrote. And not only someone, Eric Baroni. How could you do that to us? There's gotta be a better way to farm Dougies than this. This ain't it, Chief. Haven't caught one of these streams in a bit. Welcome back, Rhett Larson. Has anything big happened? Nothing, like, huge in the past little while. There have been, like, micro-progressions, but we're still waiting for our next big swing in the form of a cactus fruit from the garbage cans. Let me try, like, a different tactic here. Let's go, like, I like floor 20. So we can get, like, stuff like this as well. There's not a huge patch for Dougies. But, like, what's the floor that I need to get to in order to like, get that, like, huge patch? It's, like, not that... It's, like, the next floor, I think. Isn't it, like, floor 23? Or is it floor 18, maybe, that I'm thinking of? Floor 18 might be the play. Why no Monster Musk? I feel like Monster Musk we should save for our coal grind. I feel like that's more appropriate because we can also like simultaneously get like slime and bat wings when we do the coal and stuff, whereas it's not which will allow us to like do like more renewable Monster Musk runs. Whereas here there's not really as much of an incentive to, in my opinion. Okay, this is a good floor. Hopefully we get a few Dougies out of this. Come on. Really? You're only gonna give me the 2? Man. Alright, that's fine. Who would have thought we'd be back here grinding Dougies, though? After all this time. Okay. Go ahead and pop all this stuff away. Let's head on back. Let's bring some stuff with us. Boom, boom, boom. Mixed seeds are good. Fiber is good. Stone is good. And gold ore. Why not? Actually, you know what? Weirdly enough, copper ore. I could probably do a second run back to like grab more stuff from the chest anyways. Doesn't take that long. Fill your stomach bag ASAP. Oh my gosh. Like, why? Why not just call it a stomach? Like a human being. Why do you have to take it in that direction? Alright, so 21 mixed seeds. That's a lot of fiber seeds, potentially. Where do I grow? How long does it take fiber seeds to even grow? It takes 7 days to grow. They can be planted in any season. Don't need watering. Harvest with the scythe. Okay, so we could probably take care of that, like, just down here or something. Might as well. By the way, I'm going to make a quick run back to that chest so we can do that. What if I'm not a human being? That's the only thing that I could, like, understand. If you were, like, an actual robot who was programmed for some reason with, like, a capacity to become hungry, then, like, calling it a stomach bag in that context almost makes sense. Almost. I'm still not, like a huge fan of it, but at least I can, like, appreciate the intention. It is, like, it is an accurate description. I think that's what makes me the most mad about it. Is that, like, it's, like, I can't even fault it for being, like, just wrong, because it is it's a bag and your stomach is a bag in like the most weird nonsensical use of the word bag of all time. So like I guess, but if you ever say that in real life, you're gonna get a lot of weird looks. Is all I'm saying. All right, we'll plant some fiber seeds today as well to make sure to take care of that. Like how cats have the primordial pouch. Call it that. Primordial pouch. I've never heard of that in my life. It's like at least it's at least cool because you get to use the word primordial, which is like an excellent word. Primordial pouch. That's got to be something. There's some meme there I'm missing, I'm sure. All right, Queen of Sauce, what do you got for me today? Oh, a viewer from Pelican Town wrote me recently. Let's see, her name's Haley. Haley's on TV, you guys. At least her words are. I tried your pink cake last time. It was in Zuzia City, and I fell in love with it. Could you share the recipe on your next episode? We gotta get her a pink cake one of these days. Oh, man. Well, I learned how to cook it now. What do I need to make a pink cake? Melon, wheat flour, sugar, and egg. That egg is gonna be the linchpin right there. Ugh. We can get, like, void eggs and stuff, but the rest of it is, like, even the melon, that's the next hardest part for us. Oh, blueberry harvest! Okay, no, everyone calm down. Everyone calm down for a second, okay? Yeah, the melons could be a little... We only got 3 melons, but that's enough for quite a bit of cake. Okay, so I don't think... Do I have... Let me see. I don't have any gold quality blueberries to begin with, but I don't think that trick where you like fill up your inventory even works for blueberries, because like they all like pop off and like go on the ground and stuff. They don't even go in your inventory immediately. So let's just see. Let's just see how this goes. We also have star fruit, by the way. This is a good harvest. We got 3 gold quality, 4 gold quality, 5. Okay, we're good. We're set. That is beautiful. That's the quality crops bundle of all things. Done. We got some star fruit here as well. That's huge. That's huge. So, quality blueberries, big. Star fruit, big, because it's also part of the community center, part of the dye bundle over here. My gosh, we're getting so freaking close. Ooh. Ooh. We also have, for the star fruit, we have this soldier star thing, bring Kent to star fruit. I don't know if we want to commit one of our 3 star fruits to that, because then we only have 1 to go back in the seed maker, which is I think what we basically have to do. We have to like put these in the seed maker. So I think Kent can wait on this. We'll use 1 for the community center. Use 5 of these, and then put 2 of these back into the seed makers. Is that the way to go? Sleep for trash until fall now? I don't know about that, because we also need to make a lot of money if we want to get our iridium statue from Grandpa. And we also need to get the yam to unlock the greenhouse. We need to set up our greenhouse with, like, hops and stuff, potentially. We got things we got to do. There's more that we have to do than I really, like, gave it credit for. Like, there's still, like, a significant amount of stuff we have to... Like, perfection's kind of a beast. So we might as well do stuff while we have the wherewithal to do it. As long as we can make, like, steady strides towards perfection every day in some capacity, I think that's a good idea. Gotta be on that money grind. You said it best. You said it best, Kelly. Alright. Timby by no. Don't worry. I'll water you in a second, buddy. You can come here and get the water right straight out of the pail if you want it. Alright, there you go. No, don't run away. Oh, I wanted to pet you. You son of a gun. What the heck are we even growing here? I don't even remember. I don't remember what these plants are. Oh well. Is it like corn? Maybe it's corn? Either way. Timby, gotcha. Drive-by pet. You'll love to see it. Thank you very much, Lewis. Speaking of money. I need truffle oil. Don't ask me why. Lewis! Not only is this... You're a weirdo. You're a weirdo. I need to bonk you. Go send you to horny jail or something. Truffle oil is extraordinarily hard to come by in this challenge. Not impossible. But very, very, very difficult. It's going to be a while before we manage to get that one. But I will get you your truffle oil one day, Lewis. You sick freak. Why does he have to phrase it like that? Eric Baroni, what is what is going through your mind? I'd love to spend a day in that man's head. Okay. These blueberries. We have a lot of blueberries. I guess we should make these into, like, wine eventually, in theory. We'll go ahead and dump these. We'll go ahead and... I'm gonna put... So let's separate one of these, just so I don't accidentally do something stupid here. Then go boom, boom. And hopefully neither of those get mixed seedified. If they do, it's not the end of the world, but... Because we got to one in reserve. If they both turn into mixed seeds, I'm gonna be real upset. Or ancient seeds, for that matter. Have a good night, Christina. Thank you for tuning in. Alright, we're good. And now we save these for the greenhouse. In theory. Can you bring me a $500 bottle of oil for nothing in particular? Very, very set. Very, very sus. Okay. Now we go ahead and do our coffee. That one up in the corner, that one coffee plant in the top right corner is going to be all off its schedule now. That's fine. We're almost done with our coffee harvests, like, period. At least for this year, anyway. I don't know if we're going to continue with our coffee grind into years in the future, because really the only reason that we were doing coffee in the first place was because it was the easiest way to increase our farming level at the time. But now we have access to, like, the seed maker and stuff. We're already going to be farming level 10, probably by the end of this season, I think. So I don't know. I don't know if coffee is going to be our go-to anymore. It's taken us a long way. Let us never forget the power that a single coffee bean from the dust sprites granted us. It made all this nonsense possible. It was the biggest butterfly effect in this challenge thus far. I'll say that much for sure. Just got sashimi from the trash. I wouldn't trust that. That's like grocery store gas station sushi, I was gonna say. Grocery store sushi, you're probably safe with for the most part, depending on the grocery store, I guess. Gas station sushi. I don't think I've ever even seen sushi served at a gas station in places that I live near, but I've like heard horror stories about it, and I would never trust it. I think I've only eaten like, because like at any gas station you go to, for the most part, they usually have like those like various kinds of like prepackaged food, like hamburgers and hot dogs and things, like BLTs and stuff too. I think I've only ever had one of those. I had like a prepackaged hamburger, and I had the worst food poisoning of my life later that night. So like never again, basically. It was horrible. Would not recommend. The grocery store gas station. Hey, I mean many grocery stores do have gas stations sort of like attached to them in the same parking lot at least, so it's not entirely crazy. Ooh, we got our trees all grown now. Okay, so we want to make tappers as well for those. It's also traveling cart day. Let's see. Is it the dwarf's birthday as well? I think it's like one or two more days. One more day. Okay. What do I need to make tappers here? That's what I was looking for. 40 wood and 2 copper bars. So we got 32 trees, right? Which means we need 64 copper bars to make... Oh gosh, that's kind of a nightmare. Where are the apricots? You're telling me. Like, it's actually insane. I think we've gotten so many of every other fruit, just never an apricot. Watch the apricot be like the last thing we need to ship to for like for perfection, and we just won't get them from the bats. All right, so I'll go ahead and let's go ahead and smelt a little bit more here as well. How much wood do I have as well? I should have a lot. I did a lot of like chopping trees and stuff recently. Yeah, we're good for that for right now. Okay, let's just make as many of these as we can. 13, that's fine. And we will go ahead and split these as evenly as we can here. So I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then pop over here and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. We are in good shape there. All right, let's get our, let's put this away. Drink up. Top up on our caffeine fix for the day. Truly a cursed timeline. In more ways than one. I think by and large this seed, like, on top of being like the perfect seed that we needed for like remix bundles and stuff, obviously, because that was like what we set out for when we wanted to make the seed in the first place, or when I wanted to find the seed in the first place. I think it's been a fairly lucky seed, all things told. We had a stone owl, we had a crop fairy, some ancient seeds and stuff. We're doing all right. We're doing a-okay. All right, traveling cart, what do you got for me, girl? Hit me with something beautiful. It's been a while since we've seen anything that's even like tickled our fancy. No such luck today. All right, fair enough. I'll see you next time, girl. I wonder what her actual name is. I feel like there is an answer to that, but only one man in the world knows, and he's not telling anytime soon. Can you still put fruit trees in the greenhouse, or was that patched out? I believe it was patched out and then patched back in, if I remember right. I think there was a period of time where you couldn't do that, where you couldn't plant like fruit trees inside, like on like the paths around the greenhouse plot. But I believe that is possible again, yes. All right, cactus fruits, let's do it. Vincent, what do you have to say? Wish me cactus fruit luck? Hi there, miss. That's very wholesome, thank you. Do you get the urge to go exploring, Chloe? Every so often. I would love to explore a desert. You know, a desert, I would just... There's nothing I would love more in my life than to be able to access a desert and explore its many lost riches. There's some really cool stuff in the desert, you guys. There's coconuts. There's, there's like an oasis, I hear. I hear there's a lovely redheaded woman who will be a good friend to us in the form of providing a lot of milk. What else am I missing? What else is in the desert? There's the Skull Cavern. We're gonna need to go through that eventually. And there's cactus fruit. I was hoping to tease it out of the game. I was hoping it would answer the question for me. No such luck. I gotta try every strategy I can possibly muster around here. How's it going, Caroline? I'm just gonna relax and think positively. Good on you. Good on you. Copper axe. Copper axe of wellness for Caroline. If only we had an actual... Like, I was thinking about setting up a command for that, but I kind of want to do something more special for it. Either way, quality crops bundle? This is it. This was the one that bested us for a very long time in the no level up challenge. And ultimately, like, made it basically impossible. Here, it's been a long time coming, but that's it. It is done. That's not the greenhouse yet, unfortunately. It is a preserves jar of all things. Thank you. Just need that one lonely yam. But that's not the only reason we're here. We also have, for the dye bundle, another little piece of the puzzle. Starfruit, begotten. Amaranth will be coming in a season or so. Cactus fruit, hopefully the same. Hopefully also in a season or so, but really who can say? There are only two things that I like about this town. One of them is beach, the other one is trash fruit. That's so Chloe. That's how Chloe would interpret that line from Haley for sure. She's like, because Haley's always like, the other one's a secret, hee hee. And Chloe's like, I know, I really want that cactus fruit too. And Haley would be like, what? And Chloe would be like, what? And then they kiss. Okay. That's my fanfiction. It was pretty bad. I got some extra tree seeds at the very least. And a little preserves jar. I guess I'll just, like, extend this one more. Might as well wrap it around the whole freaking thing. What is our next course of action here? Let's go hunt some more Dougies. And see if we can get our freaking greenhouse. What do you say? Don't forget to hydrate. Thank you, Nightbot. I will not. Give me 1 second. I do have the golden scythe, that is correct. Maybe should have muted that. I don't know if you could hear my weird, like, water slurping sounds, but too late for that now. Okay. Let's go ahead and swap this out. I could make some monster musk. It might be a good idea. We'll let it ride for a little bit longer anyway. So I think if I do like floor 15 through 20, might be a decent way to farm Dougies. I feel like that sticks in my brain for some reason, because isn't like one of those floors is a freebie or something, and there's like lots of potential. What am I thinking of? Maybe it's floor like 10 to 15 that I'm thinking of. It might be like earlier than I'm giving it credit for. Let's give that a try. Do I have any quests on the go either? Delivery. A pike for Caroline. Where do you catch a pike? Not that I'm like super invested in that, but okay. Actually, could I do this? Let's see. Harvest gold quality vegetables. Place them in the empty box. I mean, depending on how many gold quality, like, blueberries I get, I actually might be able to pull that one off. We'll see. We shall see. Does anyone else's cats love to watch Argon play Stardew? My cat does not. She sleeps like the whole day through. Okay, this is definitely Dougie Central right here. This is the way to go. There was so much loot that popped out of that guy. I thought for sure there was a yam in there. You kidding me? Ooh, feel that slowdown when that triple shot espresso wears off. You really feel it when you're focused in the mines like this. Lots of geodes. That's actually kind of nice. I don't know how much more we can actually get from the regular geodes. But I feel like there might still be at least something. Maybe some utility to them. If not, we can probably just like start selling them. You don't have to put the same crops in the bin that you harvest, but fruit doesn't work? By fruit, do you mean like fruit that you forage? Or like, do you mean just like fruit in general doesn't work? Oh wait, is it vegetables? Did it say vegetables? It did say vegetables. Okay, you're right. You are right about that, Lisa. For some reason, I just had it in my head it was just like crops. Silly me. That's fine. Like I said, we don't even need to do that quest, so we're good. I love the magnet, like the magnetism effect when like a piece of loot just like does like a little trail behind you. Like a little mini green demon challenge in Stardew Valley. Alright, come on, buddy. A chewing stick? How dare you? I'll keep the sap, thanks. Should also be mining this copper, probably. Not the worst idea. Oh. Aw, man. Come on, buddy. I got the burglar ring and everything. You can't do me dirty like this, you guys. Okay, I do want that coal. Let's, like, just cherry bomb some stuff around here. Works for me. Oh, did you see that fiber, like, briefly jump towards us? You just harvested 50 strawberries? Oh, man. You're in for a profitable spring there, Timbeeb. Timbeeb Jelly Random Dude. I don't know what to call you, because it's like a bit of a mouthful of a name sometimes. Maybe I'll just start calling you Jelly, because I can't just call you Timbeeb. That's reserved for Timbeeb. No offense, but, Timbeeb lives in my heart. Only geodes and cherry bombs for you, apparently. Isn't it like a 4% chance or something for a yam? It's like not that low. Let's get down to that floor fast, because that's, I mean, there was a big patch of dirt there. I should have checked. All right, we're just running past these guys. We're only here for the yam. This is a yam percent speedrun now, unless you do that to me. That's rude. We'll come back for copper ore at a different time. Come on, buddy. If I just, like, focus exclusively on them, maybe that's what they need. Maybe they're just that vain and selfish. You're so vain, you probably think this song is about you. Don't you, Dougie? They definitely think this whole grind is about them. They realize that the entire greenhouse hinges on them right now. And they're just being so rude about it. Scroll for the dwarf's birthday, though. I could give it to the dwarf for his birthday. In fact, I'll give it to him right now, though. Because dwarf scrolls are not a loved gift. They're merely a liked gift for this dude. I believe that amethysts are a loved gift for him. So we can definitely pull that off. We got plenty of amethysts. Oh, thank you for this. Ooh. A lot of geodes. I mean, I'm not turning my nose up at that necessarily. Hey, they're speaking of amethysts. There you go. If we didn't have any, we certainly do now. Alright, Alright, give me one more staircase. I want one more crack at that big floor. Just one. I don't know what our luck is like today, so I don't know if this is a fool's errand necessarily. One more try. You said it. And rubies. He also likes rubies. I always remember for him amethysts and lemon stone. Lemon stone is very like tough to come by, obviously, but for some reason that's just the one that sticks in my head. Start working your way towards the staircase, just in case here. Okay. Let's get our coffee going. We can still make it back. We can still do this. We'll make it. We'll make it. It's fine. Maybe it's not fine. Maybe I need to go. Alright, Dougies, you've bested me today because I'm freaking out about the time. I'm probably going to make it back with lots of time to spare, but if I hunted those Dougies, it could have been a little tighter than I would have liked, honestly. Bring this all back here. Works for me. There we go. Kind of random question, but do you have a favorite fruit, and if so, what is it? I am very partial to cherries, personally. But, like, pretty much all fruit that I've ever tried is really... Like, I'm a fan of... I can't think of any fruits... Well, that's not true. I can't think of many fruits that I don't like. Grapefruit? Not for me. Hard pass on that. Anything else, just about, that I've tried so far, anyway? Very, very good. I'm very partial to, like I said, cherries. Grapes are really good. Ooh, pardon me, a really good one. Kiwis, kind of an exotic one that I like. Raspberries, blackberries, you name it, dude. Dwarf also likes Dino Mayo. Excuse me? If I had any Dino Mayo, I absolutely would. But I can't do that. Unless I go fishing for some dino eggs real quick. Who knows? I could go try and catch that pike for Caroline. Alright, we're good to go. Never tried to give him a lemon stone. Usually I always sell that. I think most people do. Most people just like sell anything they get out of a geode unless they have to donate it, I'm pretty sure. There's a select few things you should keep out of those, but never anything super relevant. Okay, we can make more tappers with these. Let's get our morning boost here. Sorry for lurking so much, baby. You won't settle, no worries. Baby's gotta come first. Alright, none of this is what we want to see. Gonna be a beautiful sunny day. What kind of fortune do we got here? Just so we know. Somewhat mildly perturbed. Not the best day to go hunting in the mines. But that yam, it's calling to me. It's a siren song, and I must heed its call. There's all that corn. Oh my gosh, that is all corn. Crazy. Okay, sell all this. What do you got for me? Thanks, George. Can never have too much stone. Not when we can't buy it. Okay. Make some more tappers here. Perfect. Also grab my fishing rod, do all these lovely morning chores. You're a lurker as well, trying to be more active. Like I've always said it, like, shoutouts to the lurkers 100%, and I mean it every time. Like, I'm not just saying it to, like, appease the lurkers because I know there's so many of them. Like, there's always, like if I had to guess, I don't know, like, exact numbers or anything, but I would assume that on average there's probably, like a stream. I don't know about my stream necessarily or compared to other streams in general, but I want to say there's, like, an 80-20 split between, like, lurkers and active chatters. And so I know, like, saying, like, oh, shoutouts to the lurkers is, like, you know, that's, like, just appeasing the masses, more or less. But I really do appreciate it, and I understand it, too, because whenever I go to streams, by and large, unless it's someone that I, like, unless it's, like, a friend of mine that I know, like, if I go in, like, Charlie's stream, I'm usually chatting up there. Or if I'm in Blade's stream or something. Hello, Blade, by the way. then I'm usually I'm usually a bit more of an active chatter. But if it's just like someone stream that like I just watch their content from time to time, yeah, I'll probably just sit there and like I'll work on like editing a video and listen to it in the background or something. I think that is absolutely a fantastic way to a fantastic alternative to like music and podcasts and stuff is just listening to streams and stream VODs. It is extremely based. Beautiful, beautiful corn. We actually might be able to, like, looking at our gold quality corn options. Here's prime produce. It's possible. It's theoretically possible. But I don't know if it's, I still don't know if it's necessarily what we want to do with our life. Alright, I should water things, though. Lest I think I can get away without it. Oh, I didn't make the fiber seeds yesterday either, because we need more fiber, so I should do that. Definitely get that taken care of. Based on what? Hardy har har. Just based in general. I don't know when the term like based as far as its use in internet parlance first came into use. I don't know where that comes from. It's based. What does it even like really mean? It means like I guess just like good. It's like that's like a good take. It's based. I think I first heard that from my old buddy KA6 Scope. I think that's where I picked it up naturally. Tea leaves? I did harvest the tea leaves. We'll need to start making these into like actual stuff eventually, I guess. Actual like green tea. Might not be the worst idea. I don't know why I water. I just feel bad if I don't water it. I know I don't really need to, but just the weird sentimentalist in me makes me have to do that. Hey, appreciate it, Roysu. I'm glad that you want to be part of the community. I'm trying my best to foster a very nice, inclusive community with a nice little side dish of memes and also more of an entree, I hope, of like intellectual discourse. I've been in for a while. What's the next goal? Right now, Blade, our focus is on finding the cactus fruit, always. That's priority number one, because you can see our community center right now shaping up very nicely. We need the fall crops. We're hunting a yam currently, because I made the one yam that I got into yam seeds, because I'll need to like grow more of those eventually. So we're going to be hunting a yam. The cactus fruit, it's kind of limiting our progress here, and then amaranth will come along. Other than that, we want to make up to 500,000 gold so we can get our Statue of Perfection by the end of the year. So that we have a steady source of iridium. What year? It is still currently year 2. Exclamation point year, by the way. We do have some commands in there, so that's that is helpful. Yeah, year 2 right now. I've still been playing through most of the days like to completion for the most part. What do we need? I need to bring an amethyst for the dwarf. And let's bring something for Krobus as well. That's another one of our goals, is that we're working towards buttering up Krobus. Hydrate, don't worry. Don't worry, Nightbot will remind me when I need to hydrate. How far are we from perfection? I don't have access to the perfection tracker yet, so I can only hazard a guess. But like we've made like pretty significant progress. We've done almost all the fishing. We've done all the fishing that I think we can do at this point in our lives, other than the legend, which we sadly missed out on. But other than that, I'm pretty sure we're good for that. And then we have like we have a lot of shipping banked. Like we have like there's a lot of things we could probably ship in order to start working towards our shipping goal. Cactus fruit is the ultimate gatekeeper. It's so true. It really sucks. But I'm not at the point yet where I want to ask you to like seek it out for me. I may get to that point. I don't know how long my patience can hold out. Exclamation point cactus fruit. But what do we got here? So this is for the bed. Neither of these are really important. I guess we will do... I mean, 80 hardwood's kind of a lot. I don't know if I'm going to do it, but neither of them was really pressing, so... Come on. I just have a feeling it's going to be this Joja Mart one. I don't know why. Like not today, obviously, because it didn't happen right there. But I just have a feeling. It just seems poetic in a way. You have the date in front of you? We were actually wondering about that, Blade, whether you'd actually like looked up whether you'd actually looked up the specific day for when the cactus fruit is going to be here. I didn't know if you'd actually like looked into it or if you just like were like, I could look into it if you want me to. The fact that you actually have it is kind of, oh, that drives me a little crazy, but it's fine. It's fine. Don't give us any hints. People in chat might demand them, but please don't. It's going to be a great moment when it does happen, I hope. All right. What is our plans here? Aquatic overpopulation is fine. Let's go make a bunch of fiber seeds, like I said I wanted to. And then we'll come back to the mines and try to find ourselves a yam. Haven't done the winter star yet? No worries. That's another one that we need to eventually get. Oh man, I feel like the winter star is gonna suck way more than I think it is, but because like you only get one shot at it every year, but let's not even worry about that for right now. Cactus fruit is on the horizon. The Feast of the Winter Star goal, that's like on the other side of the planet right now, as far as I'm concerned. If it happens, great. If not, then we're in for a long grind. What do I need for fiber seeds? I needed mixed seeds, I remember that. I needed sap. Got lots of that. And what's the other thing? The third thing, is it like clay or something? For some reason I thought it was clay. It is clay, okay. Go ahead and make as many of these as oh, that's a lot of, I didn't realize it would make 4 for everything. Okay, I guess we're gonna plant 84 fiber seeds. Not like I was doing anything else with my mixed seeds, I guess. Would you tell Argon if he missed Cactus Fruit Day? Oof. I really hope. I mean, I haven't ever since we unlocked the vault bundles, I should say. So 84. What is that? That's 7 times 12. So we can do like 7 rows, 12 long. Okay. I think. It's gonna encroach a little bit on our kegs potentially. All right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me just fill this in. Yeah, I'm being as diligent as I possibly can, and I feel like if I did miss a this is gonna drive me crazy if I don't get rid of it. If I did miss a garbage can day somehow, like I feel like I couldn't, because number one, it's like always on my mind. It's like ingrained in there just like the traveling card is. Number two, chat is right here, and they're watching, and I've got like a command that specifically calls out the cactus fruit. And like that's the only thing people are talking about for a lot of the streams, so it's like I feel like chat would notice if I didn't. The only time where I'm liable to miss one is like a festival day, maybe. But even then, I've been pretty careful about that. So it says you don't need to water these. Do I still need to water them the first time, or do I just like let them go? Because it looks like just wrong of me to like it looks wrong to me just looking at this. But I've never really used fiber seeds before, so I don't fully know. That's the thing too. Even if I do miss the day, there's technically an unlimited amount of cactus fruit, depending on how long you want to play the game. You can get as many as you want out of garbage cans. It's just maybe not ideal. You know what will be the most amazing poetic thing that could possibly happen is if like the day we do get a cactus fruit, we get like more than one. We get like 2 cactus fruits. It would be a bit of a slap in the face, I'm not gonna lie, but it would be kind of awesome too. What is a cactus fruit? These are the real questions. Okay. They don't need watering at all? Alright. Works for me. I mean, it says it right on the seed, so I should trust that, I suppose. Let's go ahead. Make our way over to the mines. Not the best luck day, but we'll make it work. And down we go. Mr. Dougie, please bring me a dream. Make it the starchiest tuber that I've ever seen. A yam is a yam a tuber? I guess it is. It's not like a YouTuber, but it's just a tuber. They were tubing before you was cool. Oh, there it is. All right, cool. It's just that easy. It's just that easy. Oh man. I didn't think. I'm like as excited about that as I am about like getting a prismatic shard or something. That's awesome. That's so good. That, my friends, it may look humdrum to you right now. It may look like just the single little cluster of brown pixels in my little 7 inventory spot. Not even like the 6 or anything like profound like that, just off kilter here. That is a greenhouse right there. This is everything we've been working towards for a long time. And I, for one, am ready. Let's go ahead, let's bring some stuff back, because we should do our due diligence here. That's fine like that. And let's go get a greenhouse, guys. Won't be available to us until tomorrow, thanks to the Junimos, but it's, oh man. This is actually huge, though. This is huge. And now we actually have somewhere, now that we're going to have the greenhouse, once we do get our cactus fruit, we have somewhere where we can grow them. Now you can grow any crop when you need it. It's so true. Penny, how are you doing, girl? Nice to see you're doing well. I am over the moon, quite frankly, Penny. I am very, very happy. Seed maker it, you need to. I had one yam prior, and we already made it into seeds, so we're good. This is our second yam that I just wanted to get, so I didn't have to grow one for this exact purpose in fall, so we can get our greenhouse as soon as possible. Speaking of which, 5 bundles complete. Let's get our final Chaos Emerald here. It's done. That is the greenhouse, my friends. The bee house and the greenhouse. And 5 out of 6. 6? 7? I don't remember how many rooms there are in the community center. That's embarrassing. When we're done here, we'll return to the other world. That's some haunted chocolatier lore for you right there. It's beautiful. Oh my god. This is... I honestly wasn't sure if I would get it this stream. It was totally down to the luck of getting that yam. I had a feeling I'd be able to with the burglar's ring and everything. That's what really made that happen. These 2 things are the only thing standing between us and community center completion. And really, I mean, only one of them is actually standing. The other one's just kind of lying there. Oh. Elaine, thank you for the $10 or $20 super chat. Yam, let's go. You said it best. That's all you really need to say. All right. Well, I think a celebratory lap through Junimo Kart is in order, personally. You know, like some of the villagers say, sometimes once you do a good day's work, and I think this is possibly the best day's work we've done in a while, you just need to take some time for yourself. Let's frickin' do it. Progress mode? I'm coming. I'm coming for you. I watched Charlie Barley do this a little bit in one of her most recent streams, and it made me feel really bad about how bad I am at it. Not that I think that she should be bad by any means, but like she's so much better at it than I am that I need to like really just up my game here. Granted, I think she has a lot more practice at it than I do, which is why we're here. If I can get through like the first level without dying, or at least with like minimal deaths, I'll be pretty happy. Oh gosh, I didn't expect to catch that top rail. Now that I know I will, I can use that to my advantage. I hate jumping off the top of the screen, but sometimes it's got to be done. It's a necessary evil. These levels are also always like just a little bit longer than I expect them to be. I always expect them to be like maybe like 20% shorter than they actually are, which always throws me off. Oops. That was not ideal. Yikes. Oh gosh. Okay, hold on. Hold the phone. Everybody calm down. We made it. We're good. We're so good. You've gotten so close to beating Junimo Kart. I've never even seen beyond frickin' Slomp's Stomp, I don't think. Actually, did I make it to the second world one time? I think I might have. Like a couple of the older roller coasters at Cedar Point. Dude, it's been so long since I've been to any kind of actual, like, amusement park. And not for, like, a lack of, like, wanting to. I actually really enjoy amusement parks for the most part. The one nearest me is, I don't know, I don't want to dox my location. Oh, we got the checkpoint. Okay, that's fine. But there's, I mean, I live in Alberta, so there's, like, one near Calgary called Callaway Park. And that's, I haven't been to that in a very, very long time. Well, we got the checkpoint again. I mean, I'd rather not be getting the checkpoints that way, but whatever works. The one thing I always remember about Callaway Park is, like, they have, like, a tram that, like, goes around the whole park. And that's kind of like a ride in and of itself. It's just, like, it's a nice way to, like, kind of unwind after you've done all the different, like, thrill rides that are around there. Just having, like, a nice little monorail, basically, is super fun. Just a good way to unwind. Hey, you're better than me. I mean, I might be able to eat those words of yours because I'm going up against the Gem Sea Giant here. I'm trying to think of other amusement parks I've even been to in my life. Like, I haven't like done a lot of traveling, so it's I haven't had a lot of opportunities to go to amusement parks necessarily. I have been to Canada's Wonderland a long time ago. That was like probably when I was like, I want to say like 9 or 10 maybe. Maybe even like earlier than that. Which, like, what year would that have even been? How freaking old am I? I guess that would have been like 2003, 2004 kind of thing. I'm always able to remember, like, the years that I, like, graduated and stuff, because, like, I'm able to remember them, like, very easily, I should say. Because, like, I was the class of 2012, which is super easy because it's, like, if you graduated grade 12 in 2012, then, like, grade 11 is 2011, grade 10 is 2010, so on and so forth. That bubble almost got us at the last moment, yikes. West Ed? I have been to West Edmonton Mall. I've never been to the amusement park in there, though. I've only been to, like, the wave pool. It is a fun time. Ghastly Galleon. Have I ever been this far? I vaguely remember these ghosts, but I also did, like, see them not too long ago in Charlie's stream like I was talking about. So that might be where I'm remembering it from. Great start. Also, definitely a speed boost from the previous levels. It's fine. Okay, maybe not so fine. I'm not feeling so great about this anymore, but we will do our best. I was hoping I could just bounce off the ghost, man. It looked he looked friendly. All right. We'll get there one of these days. I need to do more practice on my own, probably. You're also class of 2012, but college? Fair enough. So not as useful as like a mnemonic to remember, I guess. But still pretty nice. All right. Back home. Let's go ahead and pop down another bee house because we have it. And just pop all this stuff away. What am I doing here? Let's see. Put this away. And I think I'll spend the rest of the evening I have here, because I want to start leveling up foraging, so I should go chop some trees, I think. That might be the best use of the rest of our day here. Because we do want to hit level 10 foraging before the end of the year, or that Grandpa's evaluation thingamajiggy. Did I see Z is full-time on YouTube? I honestly thought he already was full-time on YouTube. I didn't realize he had another job going. But good for him. That is huge. He's been making huge waves. Highly respect his content and his like commitment to it. Okay, we'll do this. Do I need to bring anything else? I don't think so. Actually, you know what? I'll bring some sashimi for energy refills. All right, and I should not chop. This is something I've been bad about. I shouldn't chop these little saplings and stuff down here. I should only chop the full-size trees and their stumps in order to get like all the foraging experience that I can out of this. People existed in 2012. Can I tell you guys something embarrassing? You know, there was that whole like for a very long time, maybe a lot of you don't know, because like a lot of you are young, but back in the 2012 era, there was a doomsday theory going around because the Mayan calendar ended in the year 2012. It was like December 21st, 2012. That kind of hurts to see, but and that was a big thing for a lot of people. Like a lot of people like the Mayans, they knew what was up, dude. They were able to predict eclipses. They were able to like predict like so much stuff with their calendars, which I mean just like kind of makes sense because like eclipses are actually not that hard to predict if you have some understanding of it. But I mean the fact that the Mayans could do it way back then is pretty impressive all the same. I digress. Their calendar ended in 2012. Who really knows why? No one was there to say. But people assumed like, oh, that must be the end of the world, obviously. And when I was young, when I was in that ripe old age of 16, 17, I kind of bought into it for a while. I was like, yeah, the world's probably gonna end. And I think the reason, I don't even know if I like really believed it. I think I kind of, this is gonna be a bit of a sad moment. I'm sorry for that, but I kind of bought into it because part of me, it was a very, not the happiest time in my life, I'll say. So part of me kind of wanted the world to end, but I obviously got past that, and obviously the world has not ended, and we're in a much better spot now, both as far as, well, I don't know about as far as the world goes necessarily, but as far as like me, myself, and I goes, I'm pretty happy. Very happy it didn't end, just so that, I mean, Stardew Valley wouldn't exist, right? None of us would be here, experiencing this, this amazing grind together. Okay. We are almost, we can probably get these last 2 trees, maybe, and then call it a night. We are glad you're here. I'm glad to hear it, Henry. Thank you. Because there was a non-zero chance that I might not have been here if things had panned out a little bit differently, so. But let's not talk about that, that's depressing. Your world changed a lot in 2012. Mine too. I mean, I was, like I said, class of 2012. That was when university prospects were high. Crazy times. Crazy times, my friends. Felt like my best years were behind me, but lo and behold, my best years are kind of happening right now, so you can never really say. If anyone's in that mindset right now where it's like, oh man, the best years of my life are behind me, just you can make your own best years still. Maybe not your best years, but still good years. They're still worth having, you know? Is there anything else I need to do here? I don't think so. Yes! This is what I need to do, is I need to watch this single Junimo, this single little Timbeeb, fix up the greenhouse all on his own. Is that all it takes, really? And level 10 farming! This is the greatest day of all time! Oh my god! Yo! That's big. Okay. That's really nice. Artisan is probably where we want to be, right? Agriculturalist, crops growing 10% faster. I don't think we really care about that, because like we're gonna be here long enough. We're gonna be here for many, many years. I don't think crops growing 10% faster is gonna be that effective for us at this point in our lives. Artisan helping us make money, getting towards 10 million gold that much faster, is by far, I think, the best option here. Good night, Clunky. Can't script for the Winter Stargiver as it uses a unique multiplayer ID in the seed. Really, Blade? That's interesting. Okay. That's a puzzle. Interesting. Oh. Either way, yeah. So I think Artisan is by far the play here. I cannot change it, no. Once I lock into a profession, we're locked in for life, because it costs 10,000 gold to change it again. So Artisan is definitely the call. I can understand why you might pick Tiller, but it's not for us. Not in this moment, not in this challenge. Alright. BEA beautiful. This is a great day. We can get our greenhouse set up today. Oh, I'm excited. We got a coffee harvest too. We got this just looks so wrong to me, but they are growing, so who am I to judge? Got some oak resin down here. Let's go ahead and purple shot espresso ourselves to life. Yeah, that's the one thing I'm very happy about, Blade, is that like thankfully we don't have to get like a specific gift from a specific villager. We just have to get Marnie, and then we get the eggs, because she always gives eggs. So that is the one blessing when it comes to that whole Feast of the Winter Star shenanigans. But like the odds are not in our favor, to say the least. And that is always something I could like theoretically look up too, because like there's, I think, the Stardew Valley predictor. Like you can give it your save file, and it tells you what the next Feast of the Winter Star is going to be. But we're not about that. Not about that life around here. A little extra wood never hurt. Thank you, Robin. Yo, I was very confused for a second. I like looked at these at the corner of my eye, and I thought they were all jades, and I'm like, why are our trees producing jade? New bug discovered? Wouldn't that would be quite the bug. No such luck, unfortunately. Alright, Timbeeb, I hear you. I hear your cries, buddy. I'm coming, Timbeeb! Good boy. Actually making the walk down to our coffee pastures today instead of taking the warp totem. Who would have thought? Mousy Pounds can do it? Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, those things are the things that are like these weird things up here. They're fiber seeds. I've never used them before, so they look like different to me too, and we don't need to water them because they're fiber seeds, and those just don't need watering. which is very, very nice for us. I think there's also, like, a tactic to, like, use fiber seeds to, like, you can use them to preserve your tilled spots through winter. Is that true? I guess it would make sense, because, like, you can grow them in winter, and, like, if you want to preserve, like, your tilled spots for your spring crops or whatever, that would be a way to do it. Just, like, plant fiber seeds and don't harvest it throughout the winter. That makes sense in my head. I don't know if that's how it works in practice. But it seems like kind of a good play, honestly. Yes, yes it does. Okay. If Blade says so, that's good enough for me. I don't know if it's something I'm going to be looking into necessarily, because, like, we could, at the end of summer, we could replace... Well, I guess we can't really replace all our coffee plants with fiber, because we don't have enough mixed seeds to pull that off. Whose birthday? There's a birthday coming up. I think, if I wiki brain remembers correctly, yeah, Willie tomorrow, okay. That is easy enough. We can get him a diamond. No problemo. Alright, inventory a little full. We'll go ahead and just dump this for now. And then, actually, I guess I should probably just, like, dump these, honestly. Makes way more sense. Preserves your fertilizer. Yeah, that's probably the main reason to do it. Okay, so we need to discuss how we're setting up our greenhouse, because it is just about time to do that here. Let's go ahead and sort out my inventory here. Put things away. What do we have that we want to grow in the greenhouse forever? We have ancient fruit. I think that's a good call. We have hops. These hops are very profitable, right? Once you get them going, they produce, like, hops, like, every day. And then, like, you turn that into pale ale and sell it for a lot of money. I believe that's the strategy. Starfruit also very good for starfruit wine. Starfruit and ancient seeds. And also, like, fruit trees are a good thing to put in your greenhouse. We don't really have access to those, unfortunately, but it is what it is. We also should be making more sprinklers for our greenhouse. We don't have to worry about working around, like, the stumps and stuff this time, which is nice. Where are sprinklers? Sprinklers, okay, yeah. So iridium sprinklers are still out of the picture for us, unfortunately. We should be able to make some quality sprinklers, though. That shouldn't be a problem. Some coffee, maybe? I don't know if coffee is the play. It's not that profitable. Let me think on this for just a second. I'm going to mute myself and drink some water as well. I see you all talking about strawberries there. That's also a good play. I feel like, I don't know if it's just me and I'm weird, but I kind of liked the idea of a bunch of strawberries in, like, our garden pots when we get those. We could do both, obviously. Like, garden pots are going to be another thing that we can utilize, in theory. When do we get... We should get the garden pots soon enough, right? Because you get the recipe for that from Evelyn after you complete the greenhouse at some point. I just don't know if it's a specific amount of time after you complete the greenhouse, or if it's just... it just happens kind of randomly. Start with strawberries and change to ancient fruit over time. The problem is we only have one strawberry, and we can seed maker it, sure, but we don't have enough to, like, fill out the greenhouse, obviously. I think starting with these two, and then some of this mixed in, I think this is a good place to start. I should get it tomorrow. Good to know, Blade. Thank you. Like, am I crazy, or is this, like, this feels right to me? I could, like, there's nothing else really that important. How many is this even? This is 36. How many spots are in the greenhouse? It's more than 36, I know. I just want to make sure that I, like, math things out right. 36. I'm trying to think of sprinklers, like a sprinkler layout. Each of them covers 8, so we would only need, what, 5 sprinklers to cover everything if we spaced it out. Looks great. That many hops seems annoying, TBH. I mean, it might be annoying. I'm not saying that it won't be necessarily. Lots of trellises. That's true, because we can't walk through these. So we need to make sure to plan carefully for that. Let's go ahead and grab some things to make our sprinklers as well. Might as well get some of this going here. Let me put away my tools, because I don't really need the scythe or the axe right now. Get all this out of the way while I'm thinking about it. The wiki suggests ancient fruit, strawberry, blueberry, and cranberry. See, I like the idea of ancient seeds. I mean, that's kind of the classic greenhouse one. Then hops are good for putting into kegs and stuff. Starfruit we want a lot of eventually, I think, because starfruit wine is really good for money. And we want to like plant these and make as many like seeds as we can out of that, because we're never going to be able to buy starfruit seeds, obviously. Let's pop on over to a greenhouse and like see it for the first time. It's going to be kind of like a magical moment in and of itself, just seeing it there. Why did I put away all the stuff I need for sprinklers, you may ask? That's a great question. Alright, so I need... Let's just start with, like, 5 sprinklers. You have lots of kegs, you don't have many preserves jars. Are preserve jars, like, worth it, necessarily? Because they do make things faster, right? 50 wood, 40 stone, and 8 coal. That's kind of resource-intensive, too. They make things faster. Usually, anyway, but they don't sell for as much. Can I make the super quality fertilizer? I do need fertilizer as well, that's a good point. What kind of fertilizer can I make here? Just quality fertilizer, right? That's our... Because, like, the deluxe fertilizer, I think you need to get the recipe for that from Cheese Walnut Room. I'll just store these here for now. Let's go ahead and grab some... Actually, I might already have, like, some fertilizer ready to go anyway. I do have some there, but we can make more. Go ahead and just do something like this. So that's 35. We have, what, 36, right? So we just need to make one more. That's easy enough. If I empty my inventory here. I do have the quarry, yes. I do have access to the quarry. I don't have anything going on in it yet, but it is a possibility for sure. Also, I don't know... I guess I don't really need to fertilize the hops, right? Because I'm going to be making them into pale ale in theory anyway, so it's not like that big of a deal. Reserve jars are more profitable for lower priced fruits. Okay. So for like these high-end ones, like the ancient seeds and the starfruit, obviously wine is the way to go there. But if I was doing like strawberries or something, then we want to invest in preserves jars. What about blueberries? Blueberry, like, that seems like a preserves jar fruit to me. And we have lots of them here. We can seed maker these. Fill out the rest of our greenhouse with blueberries. Yeah, it's a good point, Lisa. I don't really need to fertilize or anything if I'm gonna, like, the ancient fruit, I'll theoretically make all into, like, either more ancient seeds or into wine. Same with the starfruit. Maybe blueberries are the way to go? Okay, let's go ahead. How many... Let's see. Let's so long since I've done anything with the greenhouse, since like I've never, last time I unlocked it was for the no level up challenge, and by then the challenge was done. Put away our pickaxe, we don't need that either. That's kind of cute, by the way. Fish looks so happy. Almost always give more G to wine juice. Preserve shards done a lot earlier though. That's kind of the balance that I figured. We need to water the flower here. Actually, it might have already been watered. Oh, just seeing it right here. Look at this. Look at this. It's a nice actual plot of land without any freaking logs that I have to worry about. This is beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay. How do you lay this out? So, like, let's see. I do, like, something... I could do, like, sprinklers along the sides here, right? That's, like, a thing. Like, if I'd set them up, like, so... Is that, like, like, how do I maximize the amount of stuff that I grow here? I need to... It's a bit of a puzzle, and it's been solved by other people. But I don't know the solution myself. Because this is like 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, 3. Then this would be like, do you do like them up here maybe? And then let's just make a few more, because we're gonna need them anyway. I don't know if I need this many, but probably. Okay. And then what? You do one like... How does this work? Because that's going to hit those 3. Then you would do something like this. This looks like... It looks weird, but it might be right. And then... So that would hit that. I don't know if that's right. That feels wrong. That feels very wrong. Oh, no. It should cover all the bases, but there might be a better way to do this. But, like, in theory, this works. And then I would need, what, 4 more? Something like that. Why did I miss this one here? Like, that's... It takes up a lot of real estate. And it's ugly as all heck, because it's not very symmetrical at all. But it does theoretically work. It sure is a layout. That's how I feel about it, Kelly. Is there a better way to do it, though? Is there a way that lets me get more land? There probably is. Yeah, if I could get, like, all iridium sprinklers, that would be awesome. But, like, iridium sprinklers require iridium? Which is not really, it's a bit of a problem for us right now. Looks more like a minefield. Look up the Stardew Valley Greenhouse wiki for a layout. That's a good shout-out, Creatrix. I don't pull up the wiki very often for things, but I think this might be a good exception. You don't need the ones on the far right side. I don't, do I? Because how do I... Oh, I see. Oh, I'm dumb. Yeah, you're right. You're so right. Oh gosh. Can I hoe these? Probably not. I actually need the pickaxe to pick those up. I shouldn't have put that away, I guess. Yeah, no, I think that's actually the layout that... Let me actually go... I'm not going to go to the wiki, because I feel like I've looked this up before. And this might be folly to not go to the wiki. I'll fully accept that if it is. But... I feel like this will be correct if I just move, like Jeff said there. I don't need the ones on the far right side. So I just take those out, and then we're chilling, more or less. Celestine, have I already donated that? I have. Let's see here. Sort that out. It's freaking 4:20 p.m. We've spent so much time on this and, like, done nothing. It's fine. baby's first greenhouse, basically. I haven't done much with the greenhouse in so long, like I said. Okay, so we just, like, get rid of these bad boys. And then I guess we just have to move all of these, like, one over. Okay, so we do, like, so. Like that. That is correct, I think. Yeah. This feels much more right. And this looks like what the wiki looks like in my head. I don't know if this is what actually the wiki looks like, but there it is. All right, we got 3 to spare. If you speed click with 10 times on the sprinklers, you don't need a tool to remove it, but that takes so much extra time and effort. All right, let's go ahead and at least hoe everything here. We're going to be doing that for a while without an upgraded hoe. Might as well, because we're going to need all this land regardless. The fun of non-upgraded tools, huh? It's just... Oh my gosh. It's moments like this that I dread the most out of anything in this challenge. This menial labor. I don't mind doing it, like, in my own time, but, like, taking up stream time with stuff like this is always just such a pain. It's fine, though. It's all part of the experience. Have a good night, Captain Squirrel. Thanks for tuning in for a bit. Much prettier than the coffee farm. You got me there. You got me there, Jeff. I envy the day where we will one day be able to get rid of those logs in the coffee farm and make it actually like a like a decent looking farm. I should drink more of this as well. I forgot. I didn't even realize my speed buff was like totally gone. The coffee farm has a charm to it for sure, but it's not efficient. It's definitely a vibe though. It's kind of a mood. Okay, so that's sorted. Now, how long is each one of these rows? That's 3, 6, 12. Okay, 12 to a row. So hops starters. We need to be careful about how we place the rows here. This is also 3, 6, and this is 10. So we could do like hops all along either side there, but that kind of blocks us off from being able to like walk in, but that doesn't necessarily matter. Nighttime trash run. Ooh, good call. I've been so focused on the greenhouse. The trash, that's huge. Okay, that's a great call out. I honestly might have forgotten the trash after talking about earlier how I would never forget the trash. But that's what I'm saying. Chat's got my back. Chat's got my back. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, GG. Or not Lisa. Well, Lisa, thank you as well, but Kellifer. Don't forget to hydrate. I did hydrate a little bit earlier, Nightbot. Chill out. In the back? You think I should do, like, just a bunch of hops, like, in the back there? That might, just so they're out of the way. One row across the top. I could do, like, yeah, a row, like, across the top. Then the sprinklers kind of, like, block access to, if I did, like, 2 rows there. Because I was thinking I could get it from either side, but the sprinklers kind of make that difficult. I do also love the symmetry of doing it, like, both sides like that. That kind of speaks to me. Why is Chloe invisible in the menu? That's a great question. What the heck is going on there? I don't know. Kind of freaky. That is weird. Oh well. Top and one side. I feel like, I don't know. Just the fact knowing that each of these rows is like 10 down, I feel like I have to do it like this, and I'm sorry for it. Like that. And then, this is so bad. This is not a good idea. But it's my idea, and I'm sticking to it. Alright, then we'll get these ancient fruit down, and then we'll probably want to do, like, eventually, like, half and half of this sort of stuff. It doesn't really matter because we don't have enough to fill this out. But we can do blueberries in theory. Let's do something like this. 5. Let's just sort whatever. It doesn't really matter. We're not gonna be able to make it symmetrical either way. And then these are like that. Okay. Now I just need to water all this. I guess I didn't need to like hoe everything because I don't have enough. Oh my gosh. My brain is firing on one cell today, apparently. Alright, and then late night garbage run after we're done watering all these. I could put on some speed grow or something, but I don't know if that's necessarily the best idea. I don't know if it's needed, I suppose. Yeah, that's everything. Okay. We're good. Chloe's a ghost. Is it just in the greenhouse? No, it's just like everywhere now. Okay. I don't know if that's possibly a byproduct of our mod here. Either way, it's just kind of a cosmetic like blip, but so I'm not too concerned about it. Maybe there's an actual like reason for it in the game that I'm not aware of, but once we unlocked the greenhouse, we just became a ghost. Chloe got so happy from unlocking the greenhouse that she had a heart attack and died, and this is the afterlife that we're experiencing now. Is that the true canon? It could be. We may never know. Alright, late night garbage run. Let's do it. Give me a cactus fruit. The rare late night garbage run, you know that's gotta be... This is when the cactus fruits come out. They've been hibernating all this time. They're nocturnal. That's the answer. We just gotta do late night garbage runs. Every single time. Robus, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna talk to you today, but I'll be there for you tomorrow, don't worry. What do you got for me here? An aquamarine to put on the mantle? That sounds kind of cute, George. It's very unlike you. Willie's birthday tomorrow, let's not forget. And the cactus fruit are sleeping during the day. Who would have thought? We died and this is purgatory. I want to see Ghost Chloe fan art. That'd be kind of funny. She's just like a season early to Spirit's Eve, it's fine. Time to sell the roe and the honey. Good call, Lisa. Honestly, we could have a huge payday right now. And I think we're due. We've had so many like tiny little baby paydays from like selling field snacks and random garbage. Now that we actually have our artisan perk, where we get 40% more for artisan goods, it's time. I'm not afraid. My super cucumber roe. We have 65 aged super cucumber roe and a beer. Also, why am I holding on to this pickled potato? I think it was for Harvey at some point, but you know what? It's fine. We're just selling all this. Oh, baby. What other artisan goods do I have? I don't know if I have anything. I could wait and just have like the hugest payday of my life eventually, but pine tar is an artisan good. Oak resin. The wild honey, I think I want to keep the wild honey for to make like farm work totems and stuff. Let's do this. This is going to be beautiful, and I can't wait to see it. Ooh, that's the big one right there. That's the moneymaker. It's not going to be like huge. I know it's not going to be like hundreds of thousands of gold. It's not going to be like that insane, but it's going to be lots. And I think I do probably want to do blueberries in my greenhouse for the time being. I'm not gonna be able to like make it over and like plant them in any quick amount of time here. Let's just go ahead and start making these into seeds though. I think that's a good way to go about it until we get more like ancient fruit and stuff. Haley, you know me. The fact that she says that in that quote that like she makes it with extra spice, just how I like it, that's actually so funny because I really do love spicy food. It's so like specific. Sell some coffee too. Coffee's not an artisan good though. 150 gold each. I could just go. Let's you know what? Let's do it though. I'm not gonna gather all that coffee. That'll have to wait. But we can sell 862 coffee. Let's do it. I didn't realize I had that much. To be honest with you, I hadn't been looking at the numbers. That's kind of crazy. It doesn't, by the way, if anyone's curious, it does not sell for more when you make it into triple shot espresso. It just sells for 450 for like, which is the same as you get for like 3 coffee. All right, let's go ahead and we'll do the rest of this blueberry stuff tomorrow. I am very excited. How high do you think this is gonna be? How much money do you think we're making today? I don't even want to keep you guys in suspense for too much longer. Let's freaking do this. Go to sleep for the night. It's time. That's an achievement, whatever it was. Oh my god! $167,189 in a single day. That is big. Not quite the 200k or 300k mark some might have been hoping for. But still, look at that. 28,000 for those. The big one was our coffee, 100,000%. Maybe I should invest more in coffee. Maybe it's my folly to not just like plant coffee in our greenhouse and go with that forever. But that, oh my god. We're gonna have a lot more coffee where this came from, I'm just saying right now. With how many beans we still have to process. More in one day than you spent for the entire game so far. It's actually so true. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have to worry too much about making it to our to our goals for like 500,000 total earnings. Honestly, because that's what we need in theory to get our if we hit max level and everything, that's how much we need in order to get Grandpa's perfect evaluation, all 12 candles or 12 points for 4 candles. If we don't hit all max levels, we need 1,000,000 gold, which might be a little bit tougher. But it's possible still. I'm actually kind of, like, surprised. Alright, yeah, triple shot espresso, let's do this. Broke even and then some. Guys, we could go, like, oh my gosh, what do you need for a house upgrade? You need, like, 150 hardwood, is that true? That seems like, I mean, it's probably way more than we actually have right now. But we have the money. We have the money and the means. Dude, I watch BD1P. He's a cool Binding of Isaac YouTuber. I've seen some of his stuff. I'm not like subscribed to him or anything, but I have seen some of his things. Indeed. Indeed, Tim Beeb. How you doing, buddy? I got a new item in stock. It's called the Auto Grabber. Charging 25,000 gold for it. Freaking Marnie, what the heck? Why? And she needs a whole second page just for her name? There's room right here, Marnie. What the heck? Wasting paper. Man, the disrespect. I don't even have a barn. Why are you advertising to me for this? You psycho? Alright. So yeah, now I guess we don't even need to, like, when we get, like, our super cucumber row and stuff, we don't even need to worry about, like, stockpiling. We can just, like, straight up sell that stuff. Okay, 41 blueberry seeds. How many actual spots for blueberries do I have is a good question. A good question worth answering once we get all our crab pot stuff done here. Also our tea. Spill that tea, baby. It's on the back of the page for signature. You know what? That's fair. That's fair. That's a reasonable interpretation of that. I should also... Let's pick this poppy. Boom. And we still don't have our poppy. Our poppy seed. We have our spangle seeds that we need. We need multiple poppy seeds. We've done this twice before. Third time's the charm. Don't do me dirty, please. Okay, for a brief second, I thought this was mixed seeds in my brain. It's still only one poppy seed! What the heck is going on? This poppy is a run killer right now. Oh no. Marnie knew you made some moolah yesterday. That has to be it. Tea leaf can be pickled, which sells for more than tea. Yeah, but that's just like, I just can't fathom that. One poppy at a time. Takes 7 days to grow, so we can't grow another one outside, but we can grow one in the greenhouse. Or I guess, you know what, we'll wait for garden pots for that. A flower in a garden pot, that seems much more apropos than using up one of our valuable greenhouse spaces. Oh, you hate to see it. Tim Beeb hiding amongst the corn. I respect it. He knew I was gonna have to water this spot eventually. He was just waiting, biding his time. Biding his Tim Beeb time. Haley, that's very forward of you. My goodness. Bit of a throwback, but I'm looking forward to Threes Day Thursday. 3/3/33. You know what? Fair. Is that going to be a Thursday when that happens? That sounds kind of cool. Alright, I think that's all of it. How long have I been streaming for? Just about 2 hours now. Got 1 more hour to go. Okay, let's go and see how much space we actually have for these blueberries in our greenhouse. Probably worth... I guess it's not worth fertilizing because we want to make these into like blueberry jam or whatever, right? That's fine. Okay, so we definitely need more seeds. Just how many more, though? 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Plus, this is 10 each, so 21. So we should definitely get more than enough for that out of our, out of seed makering these bad boys. 3/3/33 won't be as good as 2/2/22. That's probably true, because, like, Tuesday, it's like, it worked out so perfectly that it is actually a Tuesday. What am I doing? This is what I'm doing. Alright, it is Willie's birthday as well. Let's not forget about that. And I might be, like, a psycho, but I want to, like, stockpile even more coffee. I'm not going to sell... I liked having that big, like, rush. Like, what if we just, like, don't sell any more coffee until the end of the year? Like, on the 28th day of winter, we just sell all the coffee we stockpiled. And just, like, that's when the magic happens. I kind of like that idea. Because with, like, how many kegs we have here, I would like more kegs, don't get me wrong. But we're going to be making coffee for a while to come. I don't know how fast we go through these things. I haven't been keeping track necessarily. Scarecrow the fiber? Good point, actually. Very good point. Okay, that's 10, so let's do a few more. Yeah, I probably should do that, huh? Scarecrow for the fiber. The original Greg, do we move him? I dare not. Willie's birthday, indeed. Indeed, I will make sure to bring him a diamond or something. Don't forget to hydrate. Thank you, Nightbot. Thank you. Let me mute myself and take a quick drink really quick as I get into the final hour of the stream here. Did I mute and unmute properly? I'm not entirely sure. I did, okay. Good stuff. You always gotta double check those things. You don't want to start talking and then just be like 5 minutes later like no one could hear you. Yeah, I don't, I need, okay, just 1 more seed, that's fine. Did a little bit extra. Not a big deal. So we also want to start making preserves jars and more kegs and stuff. So we can process our... I guess that's a little ways down the road. We don't need to worry about that. We'll start stockpiling materials to make those things. And then we will make them when we're actually like, ready for the harvests and stuff. Have a good night, Jason. Thanks for tuning in. What do I need here? I want this one piece of coal. I need some fiber and some wood for a lovely little scarecrow. Welcome to the Greg family, buddy. You mean to make it to a stream to tell me that. Turn on the advanced crafting options and settings to see what you've cooked and crafted before as well. Is that a thing you can do? Advanced... I mean, this is controls. This is not where it's going to be. I must have scrolled past if there's a thing. I'm going to look for it. Let me see. Is it in here or is... Oh, so show advanced crafting information. That's got to be the one. So you can see, like, whether you've crafted it before. Number crafted 5, number crafted... Okay, that's actually very nice. That's a very good shout-out, Jess. Thank you so much for making it to a stream just to tell me that. I totally didn't even realize that was an option. That's going to be big when we actually, like, need to figure out, like, what we have left to craft for perfection. That is awesome. Alright, let's put our scarecrow down. How about that? I guess, I don't know if this is going to be enough to cover all our fiber. Might need a second one there. Oh, there's another piece of coal to make another one, I guess. Okay. Plop all these bad boys down. Wait, why did I think it was only 21? Am I crazy? I must have miscounted something. Something went wrong in my brain there. Oh gosh. I needed 32 to fill the greenhouse. Dang it. Thank you, Henry. So I need another 9. That's fine. Yeah, I just like totally miscounted there somewhere. Eat the blueberry? I wouldn't dare. Yeah, it looks like I'm not the only one who didn't know about that advanced crafting option. That is a good shout out. I was honestly kind of dreading like having to like go through and like think like, okay, what did I not craft and what did I craft? So the fact that that's a thing is just mind-boggling. Mind-boggling. Can I still do 50-20 mode from Ultimate Custom Night? It's been a very long time. I would probably need a lot of practice, but I know like the general strategy is still, yeah. I've never done 50-20 mode the way that most people do it, with like the death coin and stuff. This is probably a conversation that's going to go over a lot of people's heads, but some of you might know what I'm talking about, but I've only ever done it the like insanely, ridiculously RNG dependent way. Because that's just how I ride. If the fact that we're doing this like crazy cactus root grind should be evidence enough for that. Okay, there we go. You never knew that was a thing and you have almost 2,000 hours in the game? Oh man, someone go tell Wallagub. I don't know if he knows either. Here's another shout out. Be sure to save a piece of marble. You need one for the museum and another for the marble brazier lamp/post thing. Thank you, Gawain. I think I actually did manage to remember that one. I think I have a piece of marble saved, possibly in like my important things chest. Because I remember distinctly putting one in a crystallarium at some point in order to duplicate it when I did get it. It's not in here. Where is it? Where is the marble? Why am I holding on to a magnet lure, you may ask? Oh, that's Willie's gift from the Winter Star. That's right. I remember now. Marble. Yeah, we got it. Let me actually make sure I don't accidentally sell this or something stupid. Good shout out. I will sell these blueberry seeds, though. Don't really need them. Alright, watering can go bye-bye for now. And what are we doing next? Let's go ahead and do a garbage run. And then, so I should start stockpiling resources for kegs and preserves jars. So copper, iron. Copper is probably going to be the big one that I need to get a lot of. And wood and stone and coal. Coal is obviously going to be a lot too. So I should definitely start gathering some of that over the next, over the coming days. Let me, what, here's prime produce. Okay, I'm still looking at potentially getting that done. Oh, cactus fruit. Not cactus fruit. I mean, yes, cactus fruit. But Willie's gift. Willie's gift. Thank you, chat. Aquamarine. That's a deep cut right there. Aquamarine and a diamond for Willie. And we'll put this grape away. Have a good nap, Timby. Thinking of moving the greenhouse to put the golden clock there. I actually did know that you can move the greenhouse. That's something I learned from one of Wallagog's videos. Very, very nice to know. How are you doing there, Kent? I'll get... Oh, didn't mean to scare you like that. Lewis, walk on by, sir. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here, unless you happen to dump a little cactus fruit on your way through. Should have brought something for Krobus as well, but that's fine. I could theoretically give him the diamond, but I mean, it's Willie's birthday. We can't do him dirty like that. I believe, like, Krobus says he wouldn't eavesdrop, and it's like you're supposed to think like maybe like, oh, but like sure, that's just what he's saying. But I believe Krobus. I don't think he actually eavesdrops on the townspeople through the pipes. I feel like that'd be very hard to do as well. All right, Alex is probably not going to move from there, so we're just gonna have to take the hit on these ones. It's all good. Who wanted the aquamarine? It was George, I believe. There you go, buddy, for the mantle place. I don't see where your fireplace is, but let me turn off this. Oh, I'll go back and talk to you in a second, George. That was cute that you like. It would be funny if like when he said that dialogue, "Let me turn off this show," like the TV actually went black or something. Those kind of nice little immersive touches that I'm here for. All right, let's swing on down to the beach. Because Willie's probably going to be making his way out pretty soon, right? Or is he's like already out here, I think? Yeah. There you go, buddy. Happy birthday. That's going to spike our friendship rating with him, probably. Willie up to 9 hearts. You love to see it. Krobus totally eavesdrops. Why bring it up if nobody mentioned he might? Because he's paranoid. He's like me. He like thinks like the worst. He like thinks that people are going to think the worst of him. So the fact that he like mentions that is like, oh, but I would never do that. I would never do that. Please don't think of that of me. Hey, Leia. I didn't know you were out here sometimes. Aim for the sound of the ocean. Beautiful, isn't it? You're absolutely right. A little bit of fresh forage, too. Get our foraging level up. We gotta be so close to level 9 foraging. Like, what the heck? That's what I should focus on, honestly. We're gonna need a lot of wood and resources and stuff anyway. Let's go, like, chop down the Cindersap forest. 3 bins left to check. Very accurate. Just the 2 over by the museum, and then the Joja Mart one. Making so many friends. People love us around here, dude. And final gambit. Nope. Alright, let's go bus stop. Back on home. And we'll do a little bit of tree chopping to end off the day here. Something like that. I think it might also be a good time to move our mini obelisk now that we have our greenhouse. I think putting it over there will save us more time in general than putting it where it currently is right now. So let me do that when I do this. I think having it up this way is probably better for us overall. Can I put it like here? That'd be kind of cool. Now we'll just put it right about there. Just, why not? Right next to the frickin' thing. Makes sense, makes sense. I wasn't planning on doing another coffee run like this, but when I see that they're ready, it's like, I would be a fool not to. We're gonna get to the point where I have so many kegs that it takes me, like, as long to fill them, and then that, like, by the time I get back to the first one, it's gonna be done, and we're just gonna be in a perpetual loop of making coffee till kingdom come, until we, like, run out of coffee beans, which is the dream, I suppose. That's the goal. Say hi to Greg. It is always a silent hello. It's like a little wave anytime I run by one of our Gregs. Will there be a point where you decide to ask Blade to spoil you on the cactus fruit? I still don't think so. I really don't. I would feel so bad, honestly, if I got spoiled on the cactus fruit. Like, part of me knows, like, obviously, like, it would save a significant amount of time, because then I wouldn't have to check the garbage cans at all until that day. And that's a pretty large chunk of time that we just spend on solely garbage cans. But it also just wouldn't feel like me. It doesn't feel like something I would do. Like, I am nothing if not a person. Like, time is more valuable to most people than it is to me. And maybe I'm sure that'll change as I get older and realize, like, that time goes by so fast, obviously. Let's just get to this tree so we can chop it. And maybe I'll start to value time more and more, and I won't commit, like, such ridiculous amounts of time to menial grinds like this. But for now, I'm content. I'm content to just let it happen when it happens. With a single big shed, you can do a perpetual coffee keg loop? Really? I didn't know that. I thought it would take, like, a little bit more manpower than that, or keg power, I suppose. If I missed the cactus fruit, would I let Blade tell me then? Probably not. When am I getting the steel axe for the secret woods? We learned somewhat early on in the streams that you don't actually need a steel axe for the secret woods. You only need technically just a basic axe with the powerful enchantment. But we already had the copper axe by the point that we learned that. So we're just gonna so we're deciding to swallow that cost because it was an honest mistake. And that's where we're at. So we'll get our copper axe enchanted eventually. And that's how we'll get into the secret woods. But I digress. Let's make the slow trek back home. What a lovely, productive day. I like your integrity, thank you. I don't know if it's necessarily integrity that's stopping me from getting Blade to spill the secrets, to spill the tea, but it might be more just pride, in like a weird warped sense of pride. But I also like to think that I'm pretty integral, if that's how you want to say it. Yeah, exclamation point FAQ. I don't know if I actually don't know if the information on the copper axe is in the FAQ. If it's not, then I definitely should get it in there. A little thunderstorm approaching. We'll get one last little crack at some battery packs at the end of summer here. I don't mind that. Okay. Ooh, another blueberry harvest. Don't mind if I do. So I don't really need to check the greenhouse like every day here, because it's going to be a little while before I actually get the means to make use of it. Like, it's going to be a while before any of our crops are ready to harvest there. I actually don't know. Like, when's the... I freaking messed this up. I was doing so good for so long. When's our first crop going to be ready? It would be the hops, I guess. How long do hops take to grow? Like, 11 days is kind of what I want to say, based on nothing at all except a very scant memory that I might have. Your integrity about Nos is coming to this hat mouse's wiles. It's been a while since I thought about that hat mouse, honestly. Oh man, might have to pay him a visit just for old time's sake, you know? Ooh, fish stew. Thank you, Willie. It's the benefits of remembering people's birthdays. Okay. Hat mouse always beckons. Yeah, he's just on our periphery at all times, watching, waiting for our resolve to break. Is 11 days for hops actually correct? It was kind of a shot in the dark, but I mean, I guess there's some knowledge of that locked in my brain somehow. I mean, I did look at the hop starters when I planted them, so I guess it was subconsciously there. I am also curious about the second house upgrade. I want to know for sure, because I don't think I ever got an answer on that, whether I need like 150 hardwood or whatever it is. 128. We're actually kind of close if it is 150. But I should also save that hardwood. I probably shouldn't get the second house upgrade because I'm going to need the hardwood for Ginger Island. Although, how long is it going to be before I even get to Ginger Island is anybody's guess at this point. That's another one secretly locked away behind the cactus root. Right there is fine. Timbeeb is running up a storm today. Look at that. Ooh, did a bot manage to sneak in for the first time in a long time? Look at that. I don't know if we have any mods in chat, but if there are, I see a bot you can smite. Have fun. 150 is what we need for the house upgrade. Yeah, I thought so. Okay. Let's go ahead, put this away. Go do a, let's bring something for Krobus, a little horseradish, and do a garbage run. Actually, nope. We need to do a coffee run first. We need to harvest all our coffee plants. It's an odd-numbered day, lest we forget. I'm getting a little bit of frames. Hope you guys have been enjoying the stream so far. It is... We've made a lot more progress today, honestly, than I realized we would. I guess it was like we were due for the greenhouse. And I knew that in the back of my mind, but it just didn't feel real. It's one of those things. It's kind of like Elden Ring. The fact that that comes out in literally, like, what? Like 3 days, 2 days? It comes out on Friday. I don't know how many of you guys are, like, into Elden Ring and, like, the whole Dark Souls, Soulsborne franchise to begin with. But I've been, like, a mega fan of that series for a very, very long time. And I remember, like, hearing about Elden Ring, like, when it was first getting, like, teased and eventually, like, revealed. And just the fact that it's, like, almost here is like, I can't believe it. Like, it feels like it's just... Like they're trolling me. Like I'm gonna go like buy the game and install it, and then when I like double click the icon on my desktop to load it up, it's just gonna be like I'm gonna wake up at that moment, and it's gonna be like 2016 or something, and I'm gonna cry. I'm happy here too, Haley. Good quote. Good quote. It's like honestly like gonna be one of the most cathartic gaming moments of my life when I boot up Elden Ring for the first time. It's gonna be so nice. Never heard of it? Well, at least now you've heard of it, and maybe if it's up your alley, then you don't have to wait for nearly as long as I had to in order to actually get to play it. Alright, off we go. To Krobus and beyond. Thanks for reminding me to pre-download it. I should do that too. There's never a worse feeling than like having like waited for a game for so long, and then the release date finally comes, and then you're like, oh shoot, I have to like download and install the game, and depending on the speed of your computer, that could be like, all right, well, 8 hours later. All right, here you go, Krobus. Eat. I hate that I always make that mistake. Well, I've never made the mistake itself. Regardless if the townspeople knew about me, I might not be safe here. You'll be fine, buddy. I'll protect you. If anything happened to Krobus, I'm gonna throw fists. I don't care how much money I have to spend at that point. There will be people, someone's gonna pay. What's weirder, Elden Ring coming out or Cyberpunk finally getting the updates to be a good game? Is Cyberpunk getting the updates that it needs? I haven't been keeping up with that game. Is it making a No Man's Sky-esque like return to greatness? Or ascension to greatness, I suppose, if like there was nothing to return to in the first place from what I heard. Need an amethyst? I got you, Sam, I got you. No more birthdays this summer, good to know. Fisticuffs over Krobus. Yeah, I'm throwing hands, I really am. Plant corn on the 27th after the last coffee harvest so you get a couple days jump, maybe. That might not be a bad idea. I don't know what if we necessarily need corn for anything, but we can grow it into fall, so. We got lots of it that we can seed maker, I'm pretty sure. Garbage bread. That has some Homer Simpson energy, that quote, Laisha. I almost called you Layla. Alright, back to the bus stop. Let's do a little more tree chopping. I really want to get, like, it's like just nagging at me, the fact that foraging level 8 is behind our other skills by so much. I just really need to go chop more trees. I'm sorry, it just needs to happen. I need foraging level 9 and nothing's gonna stop me. I could chop down these trees, I guess. I should also do what like Jeff said and just plant like a bunch of acorns and stuff like in this vicinity. That's probably the way to do it. Am I gonna stream any other games? In due time, I'm sure. Right now I'm having lots of fun with The Price of Perfection, so I am more than content to keep going with it, but I understand that it's not it would be nice to break it up every now and again with some variety streams. And I will. I certainly will. Ooh, I see a supply crate out of the corner of my eye. Glistening on the shoreline. What do you got for me? A few Omni Geodes, that could be good. One of those could be a prismatic shard. Or it could be like a piece of coal or something. Which, I mean, honestly wouldn't be that bad anyway. Thank you for more triple shot espresso. I go through that stuff like an addict. Alright, anything? A train is passing through Stardew Valley. It's too far away. Sorry, train lovers. You do know it's Leah, right? What for, like, the character in Stardew Valley named Leia? Look, I actually looked this up. And I was very upset because I always operate under the assumption that her name was pronounced Leia, and I just never even thought about it. And then some people in chat were like, "Oh, I like how you say her name is like Leia instead of Leah, like it's actually supposed to be." And I'm like, "It's not Leah. That sounds weird, and like that's just not how it's spelled." But then like I go to like Google Translate and I type in Leah. And freaking Siri or whoever hits me with Aaliyah, and then I go and look it up in other places, and people are like, people who are named that, they're like, I hate when people call me Leia. It's not pronounced that way. And I'm like, dang. I'm still gonna call her Leia, because that's what I've been conditioned to believe. But I at least now do it fully aware that it is wrong, and I'm accepting of that. She'll never hear me, so like it's no big deal. Like no disrespect to her. I actually really like Leia. Is Leah, like, not a name in Canada? I've never met a person, like, I've never encountered any character or person other than the person in Stardew Valley with that name, so I guess not. Maybe it's just more common in other parts of the world. What am I gonna do? What's our, did we hit, we did not hit foraging level 9. We're gonna plant some trees, that's what we're gonna do. 228 pine cones, let's do it. I'm a mad lad, I'm about to go ham on these pine cones. All haphazardly, this is gonna be horrible. Oh god, this is so bad. Can I just, like... Okay, yeah, I can just, like, run around and hold down the right mouse button. We can do a little pine cone art. I know not all of these are gonna grow into, like, full pine trees right away, by the way, because we need, like, extra space for them and stuff. But I'm not about to, like, go through that methodical process of making enough space for 200 plus pine trees. This is... This is gonna be a forest, though. You thought the Cindersap Forest was a forest? Just you wait until you see Chloe's, grove. Oh my god. That's a lot of pine cones, baby! Hey, Kuro Okami, thank you for the $10 super chat. Just a heads up, Argon Matrix, you don't need to see the train to pick up any items it drops. So it might be worth checking out later there in the day, see if there's any coal or something. I honestly did not know that. I'm learning lots of new things about Stardew Valley today. Thank you. Thank you, Kuro. I will go and check out the train. See if I got some leprechaun shoes or something. Don't they need space to grow? I mean, some of them will grow. And then we chop down those ones and it makes space for other ones. It'll be fine. It's not optimal. But it will work, in theory, eventually. Have any work stories? Oh my gosh, I mean, I could tell you work stories. There's just, like... When you work in the customer service industry in any capacity, there's always stories to be had there. But I don't know if I, like, want to get into that. Because most of them are about, like, pretty nasty people. Alright, let's just follow the tracks here real quick. See if there's anything noteworthy. Doesn't seem like it. It was a good idea, though. More mixed seeds? More mixed seeds now equals more fiber seeds, so I'm here for that. Any Karen stories? I don't personally like calling them Karens. I don't like using that term necessarily. Because I've known some Karens in my life, and they're lovely people. And, like, I gotta, like, whenever I think about that, whenever I hear that, I'm like, man, people who are named Karen must be, like, so, like, hesitant to like, say it out loud nowadays. Now that it's become such a thing. But, I mean, it's kind of a double-edged sword as well, because, like, the nice Karens... Like, people recognize them even more as nice people because they're like, hell yeah, you're fighting back against the Karen stereotype. And it's like, it's literally just a name. It's not a stereotype of a name, it's just that... Oh, gosh. Must have been a covered passenger train. Yeah, there are 2 different varietals of train in Stardew Valley. Gray B coming with the 1111 sap bribe. I appreciate the super chat. I don't want to set a false precedent though, where you can buy me eating sap. I think the sap just has to come naturally of its own accord. But I appreciate the support nevertheless. Thank you so much. You have an aunt named Karen? Yeah, see, like, there's like, I don't know if your aunt is nice, but there's, like, a lot of nice people out there. What's the Karen stereotype? It's basically just, like, people who, like, want to speak to the manager and, like, always have some kind of complaint, like, about some menial, largely inconsequential problem that they have, usually in a customer service, like, store environment. That's what people call Karens, usually. Let's go to bed. Bit of an early night, but we're gonna have lots of those in the future, I'm sure. Great Omni Geodes, by the way. 10 iron and 10 stone. We love to see it. Am I forgetting anything? I did a garbage run today, right? I'm not crazy. Surely I did. I'm gonna take a drink while I wait for a chat response on that one, because I feel like I need to. I need to know. How did I get 250k? I got the artisan profession from reaching level 10 farming, and I sold a lot of stuff. Mostly it was the coffee, actually. It had hardly anything to do with the artisan profession. All right, someone tell me I actually did go do garbages today. Because I don't trust myself. I did do a garbage run. I hope so. I hope so. If not, probably wasn't the cactus fruit anyway, so we're not even going to worry about it. Either way, it's a new traveling cart day. We don't have to water today either. That's so nice. I love those days. What do you got for me, fortune teller? You. Pickle jar rag. I've grown so used to it now. I almost want to change it just so I don't, like, forget its greatness. But I also can't change it because it's pickle jar rag. Lobster bisque. Thank you, Willie. You send me the recipes one at a time. What a Chad. Alright, I should grab my fishing rod and take care of business here. I'm actually gonna, like, leave this honey here because my, like, frickin' crazy OCD brain wants all these to fire at the same time, and the only way I can do that is to make sure to harvest them all at the same time. Hopefully you understand. It's not a great excuse. I'm not gonna say that it's not, but I don't think it's I think the, like, lost efficiency of doing it this way is negligible compared to the peace of mind that it would bring me. Alright, I'm actually gonna hold on to this super cucumber because we can give it to the wizard. I keep meaning to, like, start doing that again, bringing super cucumbers to the wizard to befriend him whenever we go to the traveling cart. How many hours have I been on this farm for? Exclamation point playtime is your best friend. I believe, if I remember right, it is like, well, I'll let the command speak for itself. I guess I have a bad habit of that. It's just like being like, here's the command, and here's also what the command's going to tell you. I don't need to do that. Just tell people the command, and they'll figure it out on their own. I walked all the way over to the frickin' the greenhouse, despite having a mini obelisk there. Don't ask me why. Ooh, some pine tar. Don't mind if I do. I do need to get the rest of the tappers on these trees eventually as well. Might be a worthy investment to do that sooner rather than later. Oh, this is going to be a problem. Once all these trees start growing. Oh, no, no, no. I'm excited. 60 hours, yep. It's kind of big. Gonna be 63 hours by the end of this stream. Alright, what do you got for me, girl? Show me something beautiful. Dish of the sea? That's rude. Eggs. I don't need these because we get them from Marnie. A groovy... What's groovy about this chair? This looks like a graham cracker. Just because they start with the same couple letters doesn't make it... I think a graham cracker is not very groovy at all, to be honest with you. Corn is ready? I was corn blind, I guess. Here you go, buddy. It has a groove in it. Touche. You know what? I didn't consider that potential use case for the word groovy. We're going to come back and chop down this entire forest, mark my words. How am I going to edit this into a video? It's going to take a long time. Like, to be real with you, the full edited version of The Price of Perfection might not come out till, like, 2024. It could be a very long time, like, after the end of the challenge before it becomes its own video, especially if I want to make it to the level of quality that I can envision in my head. But, cross that bridge when we come to it. I do need to start doing a little more, like, prep work for it, like, doing, like, timestamps and things for all the different VODs to make sure that I'm, like, that I can grab the clips that I need more quickly when I actually do go edit it. That's something I need to start prioritizing more right now than I have been. Admittedly. Alright. That sounds interesting, Gawain. A graham cracker pancake? Like, I do like the taste of graham crackers. So I feel like that could be, it could be pretty good. I just don't know how it would translate necessarily into pancake form. Alright. That is good stuff. Corn, corn, corn. I need to start processing all this stuff into, like, goods eventually here. Alright. And it's 10:50 a.m. Let's go and do some chopping in the Cindersap Forest. What do you say? Oh, gosh. I don't think Yoba wants me to. I think that was a sign from above that I shouldn't be going down to, like, deforest this entire place. And obviously we won't deforest the entire thing. Just enough. I just need my foraging level, okay? I just need a little bit more foraging experience. Use a full inventory to harvest the corn. That's a good call, Jeff, to get, like, maximum quality corn. Not that we necessarily need it right now that we've gotten our greenhouse sorted out. But, I mean, just for, like, gold efficiency's sake. Unless I wanted to make the corn into corn juice. Corn juice sounds so gross, honestly. I don't even know. I can't even fathom that. Like, I'm just thinking of, like, when you, like, boil corn to make it, like, drinking that water. That sounds horrible. Tortillas. I can make them into tortillas, that's true. Is that a profitable recipe to turn corn into tortillas? I guess it might depend on the quality, I'm not sure. Also, do you need anything else? Is it like corn and like wheat flour or something? Or is it just like straight up corn? I can use some of the corn to make oil as well. That's a very fair point. Tortillas are part of the Lucky Lunch recipe. That's true. It's like, what is it? Lucky Lunch, is a tortilla, sea cucumber, not super cucumber, sea cucumber, and blue jazz. Tortillas are profitable and instant, just corn. Chaos Stripe is the tortilla salesman. Act now and we'll throw in a second tortilla, 50% off. Call 1-800-CORN. That's 1-800-CORN. Don't kill the forest. It'll grow back. Look, maybe I'll start leaving the stumps fine. And then they can, like, at least spread more pine cones and stuff. We'll reforest the place. Here. Chop down a tree, plant one back in its place. I can't plant trees here. Rip. Alright, well, never mind then. I should be able to plant trees here, surely. I guess not. Okay. That just seems so strange to me. Wiki says that tortillas sell for the corn base price. I don't know. I can look into it between streams. I'm not going to commit to anything right away. Here's the thing about it, is, like, obviously we have a lot of stockpiled, like, crops and stuff that I could just, like, sell. But, like, there's no reason to sell them right now, because they're not going anywhere. If I decide I want to change them into, like, tortillas, or process them into jam or pickles or any number of things I want to do with all those, that is, like, that's why I'm saving them there. That's why they're there, so that I have those options available to me. And if I don't want to do that, and I just want to end up selling them, then we just sell them, and we get the gold that day. Or the next day, I guess. Unless we bring them to Pierre or whatever. So it might seem like a waste right now, and it is kind of like a waste of chest space in theory. But we can, if we start running low on chest space, then I'm not gonna, I'll make that decision when I need to, I guess. Has anyone ever tried pickled corn? It honestly sounds like it could be pretty good. I'm pretty partial to all things pickle. What else do we even, like, have here? Earmuffs. Keep your ears toasty, lined with artisanal velvet from Castle Village. Has anyone ever heard of Castle Village? The Stardew lore expands evermore. Blue bonnet. Harken back to a simpler times with this prairie bonnet. Chicken mask! Chicken mask? You can buy this? Is this allowed? Is that allowed? Straw hat. I already have one of those. Thank you. Sailor's cap as well. You'll be sure to get them grinning with this one. Can you make a chicken mask? You're just tempting yourself. I really am. Yeah, Pokebow. That could actually be really cute too. That's like a good alternative to the Lucky Bow. I feel like you can make a chicken mask, surely. That's like just like a chicken statue in the sewing machine or something. There's got to be a way. I want that chicken mask in my life. I didn't realize that was a thing. I really didn't. Good shout out, Nightbot. I should hydrate, but actually I just hydrated not that long ago, so we're fine. Maybe Castle Village is in Haunted Chocolatier. It does kind of sound like a Haunted Chocolatier location. Real question, if I leave these stumps, will they spread more trees? Or is that not how the Cindersap Forest works? Just put a chicken in the sewing machine? That's one way to go about it. Pickled beets? I actually do like pickled beets. I've had those before. No. The stumps do not spread the seeds. Put your hair down. It has been a while since we've seen Chloe with her hair down. I don't have the inventory space to do it, though. I do, like, wear this fedora at all times, including to bed. So, I mean, maybe it's time to take it off for a little bit. We might be due for a change of wardrobe relatively soon. We're getting out of, at the end of the season, our coffee plants are going to die. Tomorrow's our last coffee harvest, y'all. Let's all internalize that for a moment. The coffee, after all that it's brought us, it's coming to an end. It's kind of sad. Castle Villages in Stardew Valley expanded? Really? It's cool. That seems like a very deep cut, because I don't think I've ever heard of it outside of that earmuffs description. I believe that not cutting the stumps prevents the trees from regrowing. Not cutting the stumps prevents the trees. Okay, so I need to chop the stumps in order for the trees to come back. I got you. I had to parse that one in my brain for a second. It was like a weird double negative situation going on. And wearing the trash can hat. We do have the trash can hat in reserve. By the way, that actually reminds me, you guys have done me a disservice. I learned through watching Charlie's streams that there's a decorative trash can I can fish up from a fountain. Why has no one told me this? Trash is our like whole thing right now with this stinking cactus fruit. Sorio, please do not spam. I'm gonna have to mute you, my friend, or Decay, if you're in here, can you please mute our good friend Sorio? But for real, we got a decorative trash can, and I'm only finding out about this through like watching my friend's streams. Thank you, Decay. We only serve real trash here. But it's got to be a good luck charm, you would think, right? All right, let's make our way back up to the farm. I didn't realize that it was getting sort of late. I feel like we have to have like a trash can of our own on our farm if we expect the cactus fruit to be beckoned. What does Sorio doing? Rule 1, don't be cringe. That's basically what it boils down to. Just like be like a normal person for the most part. Be like a cool, chill person, and you'll be fine. In my chat and like most other people's. All right, that's beautiful. That's a lot of wood. I almost harvested that honey, but then I remembered myself and thought better of it. Let's sell this nonsense. Boom, boom, boom. Thank you for the $5 super chat, Kuro. By the way, Argon, I don't know if you know this, but there's a decorative trash can you can fish up in town. Oh, no way! Thank you, Kuro. That's a great take. I will do that tomorrow. Maybe. I also want to like change this sign to be a better one. It kind of does. I don't know. The stone sign kind of matches the fish pond aesthetic, so maybe I won't. Regardless. Ghost Chloe is very cursed. This star looks like her eye. I don't know what's going on there. It has been a while since we've seen her with her hair down like that. I kind of like it. Actually, I really like it. I really like Chloe with her hair down. Tim Beeb, I'm sorry, but oh jeez. We have options. We'll sort out our wardrobe next time, probably. You know what? Maybe I will. Maybe I will go fish up the decorative trash can. All right. Also, apparently, because I looked it up on the wiki after the fact for the decorative trash can. We got everything. We're good. Level 9 foraging. That's what I was after, man. Thank goodness. Oh my gosh, I was getting concerned. I mean, we still have to hit level 10 foraging, but so we got a lot more trees to chop in our future. That's all I'll say. But I'm happy that we're at least even keel with our other skills. But that decorative trash can, you can like fish multiples of it. I kind of want like lots of them. There's like no real reason for it, but it kind of would be funny. Wait, I was dancing the Moonlight Jellies tomorrow. That's gonna have to be a tomorrow thing, because this is gonna be our last Stardew day for this stream. Not ever. I didn't mean to panic you. Hey, there we go. Evelyn, thank you. You're a little late to the party, but I think this should be our garden pots, right? The lovely walkout here. I haven't seen this old farm in a long time. It looks even better than I remember. It's kind of all over the place. It's organized chaos, but I'm glad you can appreciate it. From one gardener to another. You'll love to see that. We can plant our poppy seed in this. And we can make lots more if we need them. What do we need to make these, though? You need more, they're really easy to make, too. Got an old magazine clipping with instructions. That is such a grandma thing to have. I respect it. George gets grumpy if he doesn't have his oatmeal on time. Oatmeal with the side of leeks. Alright, yeah, how do you make more of these? That's a good idea. Clay, stone, and refined quartz. What kind of magazines she reading? Oh, you just need to go to your local mine shaft, grab some quartz and get it refined. Because you can't like buy refined quartz anywhere in the game, I'm pretty sure. Maybe from Clint, I don't know. But Pog, heck yeah. Well, I'll make more of those at a later point. For now, let me go ahead and do this. I'm gonna need my watering can. All right, our lucky poppy. Where is it gonna go? Let's have a little bedside poppy here. Boom, boom. There we go. All right, now let's go ahead and harvest these last couple ancient fruit, all this good stuff. You'll love to see it. I guess I can already like get rid of some of my blueberry plants before they even come to fruition, because like I could just plant more ancient seeds there. That's fine. Okay. A recycling machine can give you refined quartz? That's fair. I guess you could like get it from recycling just like that. Some pepper poppers, don't mind if I do. I'll throw this corn on the ground for now. I'll come back for it in a second. Pepper poppers are big for farming boosts if we ever need it. I totally forgot to do that when I was like getting like quality blueberries, but it didn't end up even mattering at all, so. Good idea to have them in reserve, though. Might want to put some retaining soil in the pot. That's probably a good idea. Although it's only like one thing to water, so it's not the end of the world. I know if I had like, what, the deluxe retaining soil, then it stays watered for like forever, basically. What do I need to make the quality retaining soil? Stone and clay. I can make that happen. Let's at least we're not like fertilizing or anything else, so we might as well at least do that. Actually, do I have any already on hand? Not here anyway. Let me see. Real quick, I'm actually gonna it's like super I know we're like almost at the very end of the stream here, but we do have like a full other day to go, so we're gonna go a little over time. And I need to head to the washroom really quick. I've drunk too much water. Let this be a lesson. Don't let Nightbot bully you into hydrating at all times, or else you'll need to go to the washroom. I'm gonna send you off to the saloon real quick for a quick bathroom break. Get your orders in while the kitchen's hot, and I'll be back in just a moment. It seems that there are marginally fewer seals than the last time I went on break, but there's also someone that has been timed out, so that's interesting. Hopefully you guys weren't too unruly. Here's the messed up thing. I come back from going to the washroom. What's the first thing I do? Take a drink of water. It's a vicious cycle. It's almost like they're like basic human needs or something. Weird. At any rate. Hopefully you guys didn't give Decay too much trouble here. Let me go ahead and pop back over to the game. And we'll finish off our last day of the stream here. What was I even looking at? Garden pots. No, not garden pots. Retaining soil. Quality retaining soil. Quality retaining soil for the garden pots. Let me go ahead and finish. Before I do that, let's not get too distracted here. Gotta finish watering this nonsense. Not you, Tim Beebe. You're not nonsense, buddy. Or maybe you are, but like in a good way. You know how it is. He gets it. Yeah, like I do understand, by the way. Let me address real quick the whole like meme situation of this of seal or whatever. I don't even know how that started, to be honest with you. But I do occasionally say things like spam such and such in the chat. That is a specific use case of the word spam, and maybe I should not use that word as much, because it does become problematic for myself and the mods when chat just gets flooded with like a bunch of nonsense for a while. There's time and place where spam is okay, but you gotta know when to limit yourself. And also, like, when you spam, like, you become part of the chat spam. You don't need to spam the messages, like, anytime I say, like, spam such and such emote or whatever. Let's set a rule that you don't need to actually, like, send multiple messages of that. Maybe, like, 1 or 2 is fine, of, like, a lot of that emote. But then you just become, but then everyone in chat does that, and it becomes a whole wall of like community spam, and that's what I love to see. That's the best right there. Being a human is a lot of maintenance. You're not wrong. Hopefully that makes some modicum of sense. I harvested the wild honey. What's wrong with me? It's fine. It's whatever. All right, more ancient seeds. 5 more ancient seeds at that. Ooh. Pop those away for now, and let's do... What do you say we do our final coffee harvest, y'all? Oh, man. No worries, guys. If you ever did, like, some crazy spam, it's fine. I understand. Let's see. I'm just reading chat, make sure I'm getting all caught up. Alright. Let's go over here. So now, we want to get rid of some of these blueberry plants, unfortunately. I know they're not fully grown. Oof, it kind of hurts to do that. But it's for the greater good. There we go. Alright, final coffee harvest. At least of this year. Oh, here we go. Been a long time coming. Thank you very much. Can we get... Here's a perfect prime example. Let's spam some coffee emojis in chat. Just coffee emojis. Send it off. Give these coffee beans a Viking funeral. They have done so much good work for us. We appreciate them so greatly. Especially our lucky coffee bean that we never harvested. Without these guys, level 10 farming would not have been achieved nearly as early as it was. We would not have gotten the greenhouse anywhere near as soon as we would have, as we did, because we wouldn't have to, like, seed makers to get our quality crops. It would have been such a tragedy. Shoutouts to the coffee beans. Shoutouts to the dust sprites for enabling the coffee beans. Our coffee empire continues on. We will continue to make coffee for the foreseeable future, but alas, our year 2 harvest is officially done. And look at this majesty. Oh, there is some quality retaining soil here. I forgot about that. Go ahead and start our next cycle here. Thank you all for the lovely coffee spam. Didn't get notified for the stream. If you are on Discord, !Discord, if you're in the Discord, you can sign up for stream notifications there, and that's usually the best way to be notified, because YouTube is not the best about notifying people. Regardless, we have the main thing to take away from this stream is that we got ourselves a greenhouse after completing quality crops and getting a yam and so forth and such with. It's a beautiful thing. Alright. I think that's good as far as things we need to like harvest and everything. What's our copper situation looking like? Not great. Neither is our coal. But I don't want to end the stream off on that note. That's kind of snoozy. I think I'd rather end it off here. Timby. We also got to do a garbage run, lest we forget. But the garbage run is going to be ended with the truest garbage of all. I forgot the lone coffee plant, our lucky coffee bean. I think we save him for the final day. When no other coffee could be harvested, that coffee will be our savior. I think that's a poetic end. Really going to attach to Marnie's chickens. Don't put them in a sewing machine then, but you will get a cool chicken mask if you do. My sources tell me. My source is YouTube chat though, so take it with a grain of salt. Throw away all the coffee. Just yeet it into the garbage can. Send it off to the cactus fruit gods. Remember, my new username changed from another stream. You kept it. Yeah, I did notice that, Otters. I saw that you changed your username, and you've kept it all this time. That's very humbling, honestly. That my username is like part of your username. Don't feel like necessarily compelled to keep it that way if you don't want to, but I'm flattered nevertheless. Do we have any quests that we wanted to do? Crop order. Here's prime produce. This sucks. 23 out of 25. We're actually like so close to doing that. Seems like a good day to go swimming. You said it, Haley. I need to go swimming at some point, like in real life. It's been so long, and I actually really like swimming. I was gonna say there's not really like a pool nearby, but there is actually a pool nearby. It's just I'm too lazy to go about that. Throw the coffee into the gem sea. Do you think if I throw it into like the mountain lake or something, I could like tempt the legend back? My own makeshift magic bait. Does anyone know fall crop plans? I don't even know fall crop plans, to be honest with you. I don't know what we're doing with that. I know I need to grow amaranth, and I know I need to, I mean, that's really about it. I need to grow amaranth for the community center. But beyond that, we've got, we can do plenty of other things. The world is our oyster. If you've got ideas, Chaos Stripe, I'm looking at you. Maybe I don't know how much more we need to worry about our crop potential. But we'll look at fall and see where the next stream takes us. Pumpkins could be good. We gotta remember, no matter what we pick, we're pretty limited because like the seed maker is our limiting factor. Just farm sleep. It might be time to farm sleep. Or just commit like as much time as possible to making more coffee and like producing like artisan goods and like getting like the preserves jars and stuff going. Preserves jars and kegs. So that we can make as much money as we need. Do fall seeds give foraging experience? They do. That might not be a bad idea. Grow some fall seeds. Yeah, because we do need to get our foraging level up as well, so that could be That could be a plan, a thing that we need to consider. I'm liking being able to brainstorm with you guys a little bit. I don't know if it's time for our severe like hibernation garbage yet, because I do still need to get the goal of I still need to get level 10 in all my skills for Grandpa's evaluation, or complete the community center. But that one's a little less in my control. You can fish in the fountain. You can. There's apparently a decorative garbage can that you can get out of this thing. I don't know how rare it is, but we're gunning for it. Good way to get stone and wood if you don't want to like level up for it, I guess, or buy it. Today we have confirmed that Demetrius is not a fish. So true. Yo, that's one of the rare quotes from Haley that calls Chloe out by name. There's only like 3 of those out of the 170. Maybe even only like 2. Thanks for a great year, Chloe. Not quite the end of the year yet, Haley. Calm down. 10% chance? Are you sure about that? I mean, I guess we've only done 9 fishing things here, so maybe. Have I checked the quarry yet? Not recently, no. But the quarry's pretty slow to act anyway, so probably haven't missed too much. Crystallariums would be very good, Jolene. Excuse me? Decorative trash can? Pretty much right on the money too, 10%. A little bit off odds, but I'll take it. I literally would never do this, but it's a decorative trash can. Look at that. It's beautiful. Can we put it like over here? Or I like that. That's fine. Just lording over our actual like valuable chests. And I think it's a little early, but as far as the stream goes, we're like 10 minutes past, so it's probably time to call it here. Off to bed we go. I just want to make sure, I was going back in my brain, like, did I do my garbage run today? And yes, I did, because I ended it off with with actually fishing up the real garbage. You can fish multiple trash cans. I did know that, Jolene. We might have to load up, get a collection going. We'll see. Either way, Tim Beeb sleeping on the bed with us. So precious. So precious. I love this dog. Vectors? I think it's a little late, unfortunately, because I do actually have to get up pretty early for work. Otherwise, I might try and sneak in a Vectors challenge attempt, but it's a little late. So this stream is going to be one of the rare ones that does not end with that. Sorry, y'all. But I appreciate you being here for our significant progression in the price of perfection. Greenhouse gotten. Lots more. I'm tired. I'm trying to think of a good outro here. I'm just gonna send y'all off with the fan art and everything as we always do. Lots of money made. That's one of the big things here. Didn't spend any more money. That's like 3 streams in a row that we haven't spent any actual money. It's not gonna last forever, lest you think that. But it's oh, it feels good, honestly. All right. I'm a head out. Gotta work. Thank you all for the support so much. It's really, really appreciated. If you've enjoyed the stream, leave a like down below. Subscribe if you want to be notified of the next one. I'll be live again on Friday coming up for the next leg of the Price of Perfection. We'll see where we go from there. We're heading into fall. Got a little dance of the Moonlight Jellies first, and then take the story from there. Regardless, this is Argon Matrix signing out. Enjoy the fan art. Thank you. And 1 second. And okay. And good night.